All right, here we go. You know, that was just a more non-subtle hint. Hello. I'm with y'all. Thank you for
Alex
being
goes
here.
in the confessional and says he doesn't want anyone to know anything about his real life, while at the same time revealing
No shit! While at the same time revealing everything. Okay, what he just said before, I'm already getting mad. God damn it. This is why I didn't... Do you all think I waited a year to do this just out of some... oh, it'll help with viewers. It'll help. People were calling me a pussy because I wouldn't do it. This is already going to make me mad. I'm already like, yeah, no shit. Because I didn't want... I was trying to tell them. They even told me they could edit stuff out. They told me that they would edit, you know, the internet when I was out. You know what I mean? Like this, I was like, I don't want people thinking that. I even one morning, I was like, man, I busted my lip at the worst time. I was like, dude, edit it. And then he was like, they could edit that out. I was like, yeah, I mean, I believed it, but now and then after I found out, yeah, I didn't want them to, I didn't. Nobody would, right? But I like, to an extent, I didn't know I was essentially like, the reason is because he's saying it like, oh, he doesn't want everyone to know, but while he's doing it anyway. Yeah, no shit, because I didn't know they were that it was being that was live. Damn it, what the fuck? Of course, I wanted to explain to them, hey, I was thinking at that time, I don't want these parts. Never mind. The peroxin, yeah.
Day 10. Alex goes in the confessional and says he doesn't want anyone to know anything about his real life, while at the same time revealing everything about his real life and just
again, because I didn't know about no, I didn't have the sob story other people had. Oh, I come from nothing. Oh, someone else died recently. Oh, I'm going back to the projects. I'm Houston, black, blah, blah, all that shit. I didn't have none of those stories. I remember when Sam went around saying, hey, what's in your bank account? What's in your bank account? And I was like, oh. So I said, 0. And I was just talking about my trust fund. You know, I was like, I don't get it because that's been my mission from the beginning to make 200 grand in a year, you know, on my own. Well, I could do that more than that working for my father's company. But I've chose to do this in capital investments.
every detail you would need to track him down, not knowing the show is live.
Came in here.
No shit. Well, thank you for saying that, Cucumber.
Like to play. Hopefully we can keep this off the record. I came in here to play into a role.
Like I was thinking. When I talked to that camera, I was thinking that the guys downstairs, production, could see me, and I was just like telling. Sometimes I would use that camera to talk to them downstairs, or I would go and look at a camera and thinking I was telling production something. I did that a lot.
Oh, I don't want anyone.
What up, Charlie? Good to see you. What's up, Rusty Skull? Rusty, get yourself a Cobra little next to your name. They look good, man. And again, today's day 1 of the month. So thank you. Got 3 monthly top kickers now. For those gifters. Like I said, 3 people. Save me from looking like
I'm creating a character on here. I don't want knowing anything about my real personal life outside of here.
Charlie Castle, what's up? Rusty, what's up?
I'm a tender, you know what I mean? I accidentally told someone.
This is already making me mad.
Mizzy feels like her popularity and power within the game.
Rusty! Milk Plus! Milk Plus and Ivanhoe. God damn it, you guys are so good to me. I love you. Because this shit's already upset me, and I'm not literally 20 seconds into the episode, and I'm already having to explain myself. God damn it! Thank you, Milk Plus, Ivanhoe. God damn it, I love you, Milk Plus, Ivanhoe. Look at that. So, Milk Plus, Ivanhoe. Thank you for saving me from looking gifting board for this month. You know, and shit, damn, bro, Lifetime Milk Plus, I love you, buddy. Looking at that. And then we got weekly top. Wild Randy, hey, the real Wild Randy. I'm not talking about skank, Frank, skin tag, all the same thing. There's nothing wild about a jiggling pile of fat skin tags. Wild_Randy, WLLD_Randy on Twitch, aka Scary Ghost on YouTube. Wild Randy, as people tell me, Wild Randy's coming, guys. He never left, man. He never left. He's my top kicker over time as far as kicks go, and my top bits on donator over all time on Twitch. He never left, guys. Yes, you are the fucking man. You are the absolute. You are a godsend, sir. Thank you. And I appreciate you. Truly. Truly I do. Sorry, I had to move my dashboard. Edit Bird out. They might. I don't know for the season. I don't know, but I think it might be coming to that. I don't know. What up, gangster? Can't stay too long on Game 7 of the World Series. Wild Randy, you're the man. But I don't think people know how serious it is. If you get on camera with Milk Dud or Fruity Butt Plug, I'm not saying this out of the Fruity Boys. I'm not saying this because I don't like them. I'm saying this if you want to be a part of Fishtank anything in the future, or let's say you've been on there before and you see this clip, if production hasn't reached out to you, I suggest you reach out to them with anybody doing spinoffs. Because, I mean, if you invite that in, would I openly be saying this if it weren't true, knowing that everyone clips everything and sends it in posts? Again, I will say this. Anybody having spinoffs, because I know which ones I'm going to. There's a few. But just remember what I said. You know, I said, never mind. I say things, but they always end up coming true. Everything. Even people who enjoying that green little fish titles, like 3 weeks later, it's not going to be, but nobody ever believes me about it either. Until even Seth had to step down that one day and be like, no, there was going to be the Freddy text stuff shown a million times. I just stopped answering. That's why that got broke up. We all know what happened to Blood Games, but don't worry, MDE never fucking dies. And here we go. But yeah, I'm finally getting, and then for your smack the other night, for Mizzy to throw me under the bus, thank God Sam knew she was lying. Like, he was like, oh, Alex did. You know what I mean? But to know that everybody in the house, except for me, Symbol, and fucking halfway hat Milk Dud, I don't know, at least knew we were live from that conversation upstairs that I watched everyone right by. That's a huge advantage. And dude, it just makes me mad. And what else makes me mad is Smack said, on day seven, she said, because that was the second time I'd said then, she said, I don't like these 3 adjectives: wealthy, white, good looking men. Those were her words. I wonder who the fuck she was talking about. Well, at least she's not a liar. I told you, people can call me lots of things. You can't call me fucking boring, and you can't call me ugly, or you're just a liar. It's true, I may not be everyone's cup of tea, but let's just go on the natural scale of things. Be honest, deep fucking down. And you know what? Most people, literally more than half, you can say that about. Boring and ugly both. I know that's fucked up to say. Would you rather me lie? I mean, I can't. Everybody's hilarious and everybody's beautiful inside and out. And actually, everybody is so goddamn equal. They were born with the same amount of shit. Everybody. World happiness. We should all just hold hands and rock back and forth. We are the world. Na, 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 na. All of that. Anyways, let's get back to it. Oh, I've already lost it. It's already gone somewhere. I did. I think I fucking annoying shit. Ah! Mark motherfucking underscore! Fuck yeah, man. Day one. Day one of the Mark, what's up, buddy? I hope you had a good Halloween. I hope everybody in here had a good Halloween. What up, Six Art? Hopeless Worth. Did everybody have a good Halloween? I hope they did. Damn, that shit's cool. Fuck yeah. Mark, you're the fucking man. And thank you. I got, well, 4 people gifted kicks today. So thank you for saving me from looking like the beginning of the month on monthly kickboard. And thank you for the 2 gifters so far in the week. I just got on. And guys, thank you for that warm ass welcome. I love you motherfuckers. As bipolar as some of you can be sometimes, I got love for you. Real shit. Oh, here we go. Again. But still, Smack used those adjectives. I'll never forget that. I don't like, after the second time I used it, I don't like white, wealthy, good-looking men. Who the fuck was she talking about? There was only 2 white guys left, and that was me and Teddy. And I can't call Teddy. The only thing about those 3 is he's white.
Alex goes in the confessional and says he doesn't want any.
Yeah, dude. When I did my first fucking collab with Jimmy, he immediately started telling me how much he hated Smack and Peyton. I was like, whoa. I didn't comment. I was like, cool, but I didn't really understand why. Now I know. Now I haven't seen the Peyton part yet, but now I know because what? Oh, so racism only works one way, huh? Okay. You hate white, wealthy, good looking. So let's just say I was born, and let's just say I was the nicest person in the world. She would hate me. Let's say I was the nicest person. My father was gifted hundreds of thousands. I don't care. Well, it's provable really easily to charity. Hundreds of thousands each year. My mom still does. But she's a woman. Wait, she gets that pass. So she would hate my father, and she would hate. Well, again, it's just crazy. So no matter what, that's just a standard. If they're white, wealthy, and they look good, you hate them no matter what they act like, right? Makes a whole lot of sense. That's not bigotry at all. That's literally saying I hate these kind of people. What? Bruh. If I'd have known she'd have said that, I would have been way more of a smart ass to that bitch. God damn it. This is why I wish, like I said, I'm not going to keep on that woulda, coulda, shoulda shit, but this is why I wish July and August happened. I wouldn't have this built up. And I don't know if, again, I said this yesterday and the day before, I don't know if I picked the best or the worst time to recap these, because this is going to change a lot of the way some of this upcoming shit's going to happen.
Anyone to know?
Again, I thought I was worried about, didn't want to watch this because making me look like a jackass. I like being on camera, don't like watching myself. But seeing all these other motherfuckers lying and scheming and shit, it's pissing me off.
Anything about his real life, while at the same time revealing everything about his real life. She'd say you're part of the problem because you're privileged and oh my God. Systematic. Oh yeah, because that's not the way of the world. I'm sorry my father made something of himself. And he came from rags. My mother came from rags too. They had nothing, and I mean nothing. I've told my mom's mom sewed the entire dress by hand for my dad's and hers prom. That's not a joke. They had no money to buy one. I'm sorry. What? And some people look at me at that. Some people say, get a job. Other people say, you don't have the right to make money. Are you serious? Then how would I live? Because my parents don't give me any. I can earn it, but I just don't think people know. They see these movies and think that's how wealthy people actually are. Do you think they got wealthy by being an idiot? Seriously, that's a real question. Do you think rich parents just, here, son, here's $2,000, here's $1,000. That's not how it works. Life and just every detail you would need.
Rob, buddy, what up, buddy? I don't want to see the reveal. Some of these episodes are piss me off more than others, and this one started bad.
Track him down, not knowing the show is live.
I came in here to play, hopefully.
Like I said, all I wanted to do was make my dad proud, and you know what? No matter where this goes, at the end of it, I'm still gonna do that.
This off the record. I came in here to play into a role. I don't really
Hey, Rod Wandy, you can save me. Look, gift one sub to take third. You can save me from looking stupid on. It's a new month. It's the first, so the monthly and weekly leaderboards reset. Love you, buddy. For real. They give me a warm welcome. And actually, Cucumber was my first interview when I got out of the tank, and he told me that on the phone. Like, I still talk to him. Sometimes we text about it. Anyways, he told me if I say some negative things, please don't be offended. Wild motherfucking Wandy. Shout out Rip Clan. Shout out Wild Wandy. Shout out, man, thank you so much. Shroomy looked out on the kicks too earlier, man, already. Shout out Rip Clan. Shroomies from Rip Clan as well. My favorite, like I said, the Cobra and the Rip. I hate AB. Here's the thing, Charlie. When I watched episode 1 of the recaps of AB, I can tell I can't stand the biasness. They make not only I caught them not discrepancies, lies. I caught them in 6 lies. They were just. And everything I did that was badass, like coming in on my attitude, they just took it away. They even said, and Alex just rambles at Symbol for 25 minutes and he didn't care. Symbol cried about that on like day 11 or 12 down at the U-Bar. He goes, "You destroyed my image, Cobra." He kept calling me Cobra. He was really drunk, but on day 2 or day 3, you destroyed my image coming in here when we found out everything. And then he cried again, not cried, but basically on the catwalk, "You destroyed my image, Cobra." And he was like, and he didn't. I was taking his pumpkin carving knives, and Teddy was like, "Here, you can use mine." And I took that one too. I was like, "What do you?" And I told him to look down. And he stared down for 25 minutes like a good little bitch. Like I said, people were messing with me. "Oh no, the hand cams are coming." I can't wait till the hand cams come. I thought they were live the whole time. I thought that's what the show was. That's when I'm gonna look the best. And not only that, I just caught him in like 6 more lies. It's just, and I don't mean discrepancies. I mean fucking lies. And he's just biased. He only shows the people that they get all, their favorite fish, and it's weird. Plus, AB has hated me from the start.
Going like inside and out, really outside information.
Oh, I know what you mean, Charlie, but AB never liked me from the jump. Even AB didn't like me a year before, I'd say 8 months before I knew who they even were.
My life.
I thought Absorbed Toast and AB were the same fucking person until Magic Stars. I swear to God.
No, I'm creating a character on here. I don't want knowing anything about my real personal life outside of here. Not my real name, is Stefan.
Nope, not gonna copyright him. I don't copyright anybody unless they make bad clips, misleading clips like you and your people did. You know what I mean? Sam, I know you're right there. I'm only letting you be in here right now because you haven't done anything too dumb yet. But this is one of the people who does all the documentaries and has over 100 YouTube accounts. He's one of the 6 people, him and Fruity Cups. And yes, Sean Hatt and me have spanked 2 of their channels. Oh, and you had 16 followers, man. Clip it. Good job. Again, there's thousands of clips out there. I don't mind. And most of them aren't good. People cut off like right when they're talking about and only post me raging or some shit. And then that other guy y'all got, Doyle or whatever his name is. "You pussy, you're done. You're over with. You copyright." I said it on Magic Stars. I'll say it again. Of course I did. I don't care if they're bad clips, but if you lie about me, spank, spank, spank.
Alexander, you know what I mean?
And I just think it's weird that a group of 5 grown-ass men focus that many hours on somebody they'll never know, or like, my life has no effect on yours, and yours won't affect on mine. I don't understand it. It's weird. Like a bunch of them you'll work in sync together for a long time to bring me down. You even tried to get a refund, and PayPal may have given it to you, but they let me keep all $30. This dude right there, he tried to get his TTSs refunded, 10 of them across the span of 2 months, April to June. Literally. Or March to fucking May or some shit like that. But tried to get all 10 refunded because he got mad at me one day. So.
I accidentally told.
Which is why, I know you're here in peace, which is why I'm letting you chill. If not, like I said,
It doesn't bother me to ban you or time you out. I really don't care.
I wish I hadn't done that.
Mizzy feels like her popularity and power within the game is much lower than it used to be and forms a bond with Alex B. Jet, or whoever was controlling Director Cam at the time, was seemingly pretty bored and was having fun doing the old posture.
I got a refund for all of them. Yeah, they did credit me. Me too. So I'd like to end this weird little thing. I don't have anything, but when you all message people, it always comes back to me. Even in the Fruity C Discord, they think, oh, we got so many people. How do you think every time they've tried to blindside me, I find out ahead of time? I was like, by the way, I know you're trying to blindside me. Frank's going to show up mid, and they freeze up. Because there's always someone in those groups that wants to be cool with the fish. And believe me, it works. You know, like, it does win them points. Like, thank you for telling me that. No one has successfully blindsided me yet. But I have went into the blindside willingly, knowingly, and talked about it. That I'm not talking about you at that point. I'm talking about the Fruit Seed. They've tried many times.
Your meme.
Yeah, it was a win, I guess you could say, for both of us. But the thing is, you did donate that money, and Sean and me had to go through back and forth, sending receipts and proof. We had to go back through each of those fucking videos and show just to get the money back. That was like, you know, really unnecessary. We destroyed our effort. We didn't want to destroy you. We have dissolved. Well, do I really know that you all have done 2 YouTube pages just on me now? Just on me. I think there was 2 of Bert. You had 1 video. It was me. That was your one with most views. And then all the other clips, it was just me. You can understand where that looks kind of gay, right? From like somebody who doesn't even... What did I do to you guys? What the fuck? Nuke the page. Yes, I did. 2 of them were the combined total. Both pages together had about 140 subs. The first one had like 130. I remember. Not paid subs. I mean like followers on YouTube. You know, subscribing, you just follow. So it's not like there was no monetization. I don't mind people clipping me if it's bad or something I've done, but the spread of misinformation, making it look, cutting it up, chopping it, no. Now that I can't have. And I don't believe that's asking too much. You know what I mean? No plus.
In the AM, we get some...
What the fuck was that? Did I just...
Whoever was controlling Director Cam at the time was seemingly pretty bored and was having fun doing the old posture meme.
See, this is always up there blowing ass. That's the difference. I blow blunts, that nigga blows ass.
And we get some confessionals to kick things off.
Oh my God. And again, I'll say it now, I don't give a fuck. I'm glad my tax dollars aren't going anymore. So the fuck what?
Alex B is feeling the pressure as there's only 9 fish left in the house, and he may very well be the swing vote in the house.
I don't mind the videos out there about me. I mind the misleading of information of what people put on and leaving out shit, you know?
As technically he's voting for 2 because Bert would just vote for whoever he votes for. Smack doesn't like it when computer is mean to her.
What did he say I said? What did he just say I said?
Left in the house, and he may very well be the swing vote in the house. As technically he's voting for 2 because Bert would just vote for whoever he votes for.
That's true. I had that on control, and people knew that. I was like, Bert vote this way, Bert vote that way.
Smack doesn't like it when computer is mean to her or when it hurts other people's feelings. But she also likes the fact that it's quirky, and because
hurt people's feelings. God damn it, we're on a show. We're on a competitive show. What do you mean hurt people's feelings? Again, something I can't wrap my head around. These motherfuckers were crying. Some of them when Ian left, I'm like, guys, don't act like you all had fucking... I'm sitting here thinking, oh my God, we're on Hulu. The audience is going to sympathize with these crybabies with sob stories. Oh my God, Ian was cool as fuck. Yeah, oh my God, he left. We'd known him a few days, guys. Chill the fuck out.
She thrives in chaos. Her self-assessment couldn't
I know,
be any...
Mark, right? Because if World War III ever breaks out, people are going to need a safe place because words do hurt. Daru TV, what up, buddy?
Any further from the truth. Bird is scared of a balloon.
Dude, just seeing him makes me want
to reassure.
That's not a joke. That's why, knowing the rules, this is going to be the best fall winter of content. It should have happened in the summer. We all know that. Shit, if you don't believe me, well, Frank's the one that outed me on it. Hey, he's going to be on fucking it up. What are you doing? Well, don't worry. Use your imagination.
Bert, that computer cannot monitor physical attributes for like the 30th time.
You already thought, if anybody thought I was wild, I can't wait to show you what wild means. You have to have other people around you to show you what wild means, not just by myself.
And as soon as the computer is turned on, he listens to her medical advice.
Bert, you need to drink more water.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Sticks and stones may break my bones. Words are just as bad. God.
TTS wakes up a slumbering Bert.
Psycho. No, it's not.
I know. We had to get to. The motherfucker drugged me on day 4 and 5. That's why I think he kind of knew what it was. He knew I was stealing that spotlight. Sorry if it's pompous, but why the fuck else? And I took him out of cooperation because the whole house was calm down, Alex. Calm down, Alex. Hey, for you future fish tankers, whether the side projects or the tank itself, don't ask me to calm down if I'm involved, of course, in anything. Don't ask me to calm down because I will then immediately do the exact opposite. There will be no fucking chill, and I do mean zero. You're gonna see me get angry? Ask me to calm down in person when I'm having a good time. Tell me to calm down on the internet. That doesn't have the same effect. I have to be there in your face. I can't wait till somebody tells me to calm down.
Here's the result.
There ain't gonna be no fucking chill.
With no cheese. WTF.
I have played this. Oh, there's no prize. You're just running around crazy.
Vertical bar 1! They haven't even seen Unstoppable Force yet, but I'm going to show it. What do you mean, what did he give me exactly?
And one of my favorite clips of the season so far, Bert is doing some shadow boxing by himself.
I gotcha.
Combo in confessional.
Jump fist!
Earlier in the day...
Look at Aunt Jemima, 60-year-old grandma trying to act like they're part of it. What the fuck? What is that? Cucumber feet. Like I said, it fell into the Bert trap and hardened for it. I know, man. Like I said, I was going hard, and then I had to get drugged down for 2 days to get the spotlight, and they even changed the rules because of it. They told me that too. They're like, we got to change this. They wanted that. We were like, we wanted you awake, because you see me the first fucking elimination. I was like shaking, and I dropped to the floor. The second one, but the fake one, I was like this. Oh, I don't even hardly remember being there. They had to drag me from the bed and shit like that. I was tired as fuck. I don't remember shit about that. But ABs are just too biased. It, whatever it is. Like, it leaves all my good scenes out. That thing hasn't liked me from the beginning, and I didn't know what it was till 2 months ago. So I thought Absorb Person, AB were the same person. But, nah, like you can tell, and none of that. I caught them in 6 lives. I haven't waited a year, like I said, because people have been telling me for the past 6, 7, but the past year, it'll bring in the viewers. It'll bring this. No, this shit makes me mad, and I have to keep pausing as Smack says that. Again, that stuck with me the most. I don't like white, good-looking, wealthy guys. Again, I wonder who the fuck she was talking about right after I said the N-word. Oh, you were so offended, you stupid bitch. Shut the fuck up.
Fish were complaining that they need more vitamin D. And then Ben does a pretty genius bit where he makes a TTS message.
When Bert gave you those, dude, I have no idea. But here's the weird thing: they were all G and C supposedly. They weren't like hidden. They were all on the counter, and supposedly they were for any vitamin who anybody wanted. But the regimen he gave me, this little cup, it had like 9 fucking pills in it. That's not a joke. Like 9. I looked over on the camera and he's like, no, look, this and this and this and so and so. I'm like, whatever, At that point, I was just trying to be cooperative because I dropped the N-bomb. I'm thinking I'm on Hulu. I'm walking on eggshells around like, God damn. Do you really think I would have put myself in fucking timeout for saying, really? You really think I felt bad about it? I didn't even, When I'm mad, I won't say that word. It's not, that was just, I said it in drunk passing. Okay, maybe it's not my word. I don't care. I didn't mean it in a bad way. Cry about it. You know, fuck. Or at least have the balls to say it to my fucking face. You got a problem. And, like, I mean, a real problem. That's the problem. That's my biggest regret, not knowing how far we could take it. Because if they had told us, I mean, they told us no violence, no breaking stuff. Had they told us that, we would have, people probably would have figured shit out soon. You know what I mean? So they had to align with what I guess the show would be. But I think it's going to be fun going back in, knowing the game. I'll approach it very differently.
Asking him to get more vitamin D, but also runs upstairs so he's there when it plays, furthering the ruse of the AI.
Happy organs. Yeah, no, I agree. But I was just trying to fucking get back on everybody's good side. I was like, okay, I said that. But you know, it's funny, half people would come by for whisper tax and be like, I really don't give a fuck that you said, but you know, I just watch, you know, You know he's on camera. God, I still don't know what it was, but he had like 20. Y'all remember in the kitchen, he really did have like 20 big GNC bottles. So I thought, but let me tell you this: I don't even believe in melatonin, right? When I did partake, I was a downer type dude. I hated uppers. I'm hyper enough, so I can tell you whatever was in that. Something was a narcotic. Something, maybe Seroquel at least, but something. And I don't even know if Seroquel's a narcotic, but like something was in that. Like, and I remember them the night, and I would love just jump in. What's going on? But they tried to wake me up. The bitches tried to wake me up to help get their candy. They're like, so and so stole my candy, and I was like, well, I'll be there. And I just knocked the fuck back out. I don't even remember those 2 days of the house. And I remember when I get up and have my coffee, I just go sit in the living room. My energy was just gone. Sarah Connor Quill. Hell no, he didn't, bro. Mind up. I couldn't believe he took those pills from my mid-elf. I'm thinking we're on Hulu. It's safe. And everybody in the house was telling me, but after night 1, they told me I couldn't drink no more, or else they were going to vote against me. That's what they said. Calm down. You need to calm down. You need to be just chill. Here, you're not getting very good sleep. Take these. Okay, fuck, if it'll please everybody. You know what I mean? Because it wasn't just him. They took a vote on it. Does nobody remember this? They're like, who thinks Alex should take something and help? And everybody raised their hand. Everybody. How is this shit getting left out? Sorry, I'm just, when I talk like that, I'm just thinking of the situation. I'm not talking to anyone. I'm just thinking, like, what the fuck? It's crazy, man. What the fuck?
I was asked to tell you to put vitamin D on the list.
I was wasting the majority.
Contestants need vitamin D.
McCav, what up, bro? What up, McCav? Hey, man. Fucking, it's a new month, man. It's a new month. How you doing, brother? Good to see you. If you're going to save me from looking like a freak basket on the leaderboards, be my guest. I would love it. 07, bro.
Thank you.
I'm glad you're here.
Symbol's cabinet is gathered by G, who tells him they need to...
You see that dope jacket? I have umbrella kicks. I have umbrella shirts. I have umbrella pants. And I got that bad motherfucker right here. It looks even cooler from the front because this zip part of it. But hell yeah. Hell yeah. This zip part of it is so dope on the front. Like the gray part. Anyways. I'm going to do an Albert Wesker cosplay.
Playing dirty in the presidential campaign, and they have to make smear posters and hang them up around the house.
Like the Hulk or Monkey. Oh my God, that would be funny. The drugs wearing off and the monkey energy back. Well, that's what I honestly think. That's why. I know Symbol didn't know because we were stressing each other out, like trying to figure the shit out of where we were. Like, we were mind fucked. I'm not kidding. And Milk Dud, I think, knew more than he let on. I do. But what made me most mad was seeing Mizzy on night 2 with everyone standing behind her trying to throw me under the bus to Sam, saying, well, Alex told me. Sam obviously knew she was lying. He goes, oh, Alex told you. She's like, yeah, he said an audience favorite. He goes, no. Alex said the editors. showed him sympathy. I was like, oh my God. But just the fact that she had said something, they were talking about it being live and seeing like half the house standing behind her in the room. Oh my God, everybody had some sense this was live, but like me and that thing. Oh God, and having to rewatch him wear my fucking jacket that I was stewing that night. All I wanted to do was, I mean, and I don't mean literally, I mean like under contract in the game, you know, competitive attack.
He then approaches
the Milk Dud would probably raccoon, like I said, anything that moves or has a pulse.
Alexis and gives her
his romance with Frank. And you guys think I'm just saying this, guys? Why do you think Milk Dud brought his little blow-up mattress? Well, he had a real mattress upstairs to sleep with Skin Tag, because they knew that that bathroom downstairs was not in camera view. They spent an hour to an hour and a half in that fucking bathroom. The next morning, me and Jeff come downstairs, and they were cuddling downstairs. Where's all these clips at? Where are all these at? We can't see the bathroom door, but it was right next to the U-bar. Let's say you're facing the U-bar. It was on the left. And I remember when we came down, them two came out of it. Them two were in the restroom and came out. That was the only restroom in the house that was off camera.
Sort of the same
Actually, I think you could see it. You could see it from a camera. I'm sorry. You could see that door from the camera. Not the back bar camera, but the side bar. You can see that door. So yes, they both came out. What were they doing in there together for an hour, hour and a half? We're just going to chalk it up. Oh, let's play with the audience. Alone with that, with Milk Dud? Yeah, okay. We'll pretend.
Instructions, he kind of forgets to tell her to be mean. Alexis is upset that Symbol was given all the artists in the house and wants to give up immediately. Team Symbol comes up with a slogan idea to trash Alexis and her fake boobies. Alex B isn't a fan, and then Ben pulls him aside and asks him,
oh yeah, this is when they trade me teams. Remember when I was his vice president, and then, well, I wasn't too fond of the scene I saw yesterday either, where the Symbol and motherfucking Binks in the fucking confessional saying I couldn't do it. I had nothing to offer vice president wise with a house the morning before. I cleaned the whole damn thing. And this is why I made the decision I made right here.
Alex B isn't a fan, and then Ben
came up and pulled me aside. Alex B wasn't a fan. No one knew that. Oh, they knew that I thought it was bullshit about the VP shit, because when he announced me to be his VP, Lexi announced me to be her enforcer of her house rules, like enforce house law, because nobody in there was going to take me down.
Pulls him aside and asks him if he'd rather work for the other team, to which he accepts. When he arrives,
yeah.
Alex B is all amped up, ready to go to war with Symbol. But Alexis, finding out that the other team is being mean about her, doesn't want to be mean back and starts crying.
Oh, yeah. I went in there full on. This is when she had a breakdown about being a mom and stuff like that. And I was like, oh, God. She was like, fuck this whole thing. I'm going to let him have it. And I was like, no. You have to fucking win this now. I just traded teams for this. Like, you know, you have to win this. And guess what? We fucking won the election, didn't we?
Because she doesn't like the idea of people being mean. Alex B's energy was not helping the situation either.
Alexis, everyone will see that. Kill him with kindness. If he's
I get smeared every day in my life. Everyone always has to try to pick
and guess what
all
happens,
these
Madam
things
President?
out. So I don't want
Production drag in the money.
Do you know what? This is, like I said, I believe she might have fallen for the Hulu. Saul said that Alexis didn't know. I don't want to believe that she knew, but now I'm noticing that she's always
has to try to pick.
And guess what happens, Madam President? She's looking at the camera like it's live.
So I don't want
Production
like back and forth.
Drag in the money cube from season 2.
I would answer like a direct response to the camera, but like, why have a conversation with someone and a camera at the same time? You'll never catch me doing that. Never once during the season, because we have a conversation
Like I said, I thought those cams were just for at nighttime. It would just speed up the night and show us sleeping and getting up the next day, like it does on like Jersey Shore or some shit.
Add a little motivation to these fish.
She's still, but she's still.
G makes some of the fish take a political compass test.
Girls are like seriously.
What got Bert fired from his firefighter shit? The fact that he was born. He was born.
Shit. We none of us are artists. Kill him with kindness. We're gonna draw. None of us have artists. We're gonna draw rainbows and hearts.
That's the thing. This was all real to me. Why do you think I'm so pissed? Why do you think I'm a year later just doing it? None of this was acting except the acting scenes. Even when I'm not on camera, ask any, well, fish or fucking person that knows me in life. Fuck my mom. The one time you all saw me at Millionaires Row around my family, my brother, I almost fought him at a place you should not be fighting, the Kentucky Derby Millionaires Row. Again, people think they know rich families and how they act, but yeah, none of it's that. This is a reality. I wanted it to be real. So the same thing as when Bert did that bullshit, fucking had that private call to try to pay me not to stream from Fishtank. I talked the same way. Or how about last night? I haven't even told you all this. I forgot to tell you. I'm sure he was drunk, but Missed, if you see last night, show. If you see the number, he called twice. Last night, old Job. I still haven't returned his call. I'm not sure what he wanted, but Job called. What up, Gizmo? What up, brother? Mark underscored. She mentioned her kid's name and then flipped out when she found the phone. Oh, I do remember some shit about that. Yeah, holy shit. Like I said, it's day one of the new kick month. It's day one, so save me from looking silly on the weekly gift boards and the kick boards. I call upon the monkey cobra. I'm just trying to get through this, man. All this finding out, seeing all these lies is really going to change the course of the next 3 months. I'm still going to attend everything I said I was going to attend, but I'm going to have to approach it differently because some motherfuckers I thought were my friends. Like I said, I'm friends with people you all don't know about. You will in the next couple months, but then again, it's not going to look like it with some of them now. I don't like fake shit. I don't care if this was 10 months ago. They could have told me about it by now. That means they had 10 months to tell me they did this fake ass bullshit.
Question 1, Lexi. If economic
Job doesn't drink anymore.
globalization is inevitable, it should primarily serve humanity rather than the
He's rocked. He's always rocked, man.
Interests of transnational corporations.
I know people think it's funny, but let me tell you something. I know about addiction, and to be drinking every day, midday like that. Drinking is fun. It is. When I get drunk, I go crazy. But guys, I like Joe, but I think he's a bit of an alcoholic. I really do. And it's.
Repeat the question.
Do you agree?
6R. He also just thought.
Strongly agree or strongly disagree?
What do you mean, that fad where they were like dipping? I know what you mean, but like dipping. What were people doing? People dipping tampons in liquor and shoving it up. That was on the news. What the fuck? Back in the term used to be what? You a tutor, a shooter. You know what I mean? Or just a popper. Now you got to ask, are you a tutor, a shooter, a popper, or are you a plugger? What the fuck? Who the fuck is going to take some suppository drugs?
I don't
always ask to repeat the question.
Butt drunk. Vertical bar 1, you should do a special. Vertical bar 1. Oh my God, I should use would I be allowed to use the intervention music and everything? I need to look into that. Oh my God, make a really good, like, ding, 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 ding. Like the intervention, so and so for 6 months. Da, 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 da. A long time ago, we were gonna do a stream where I was gonna go up and I was gonna pay Jeff to go to rehab. I'm serious. That almost happened this close, but he wasn't ready to go to rehab. But that was. What up, Evu? Same. But I was willing to pay for Jeff's rehab. I swear to God, this was like 8 months ago. This really happened. Oh, yeah!
Kevin. Oh. What up, buddy? Good to see you, Romy. Thank you for that.
Always okay, isn't it? Is that okay? Ask. Always ask.
Say it again.
Just a little slower.
If economic globalization is inevitable,
I just
it
read
should
that, Charlie.
primarily serve humanity rather than the interests of transnational corporations.
Oh yeah, they asked me to come in here and help her with that shit.
Yeah, I would agree. Sir.
Well, I did. I don't know if it was a joke, playing on the, or the fact that I do have a degree in poli-sci. That's sadly, I mean, it's a good major, but not for someone like me who ended up with a record. But in 3 months, I can get that record dissolved for the low price of $31,500. I can get.
The people, not
It's
the
true.
corporation.
It's 100% true.
Mm-hmm.
Would you strongly agree, or would you just agree?
Strongly agree.
Strongly.
During Alexis's, Mizzy checks in on her because she heard about.
Alex said he wants to do something like Fishtank, but makes me think it's not. Well, here's the thing. I'm definitely still doing some Fishtank related stuff, of course. You know what I mean? And Fishtank stuff. But I said I'd Cobra Pit. I'm not going to steal their idea like other. Think about Sardine 10. I don't mean to bash them right now, whatever. But I did put them on the map, and they don't even have. They made their Insta. They can't even get over 250 subs. I mean, followers on Instagram. That's when you try to copy a show, you end up, like I said, here's your bottle of vodka, this much vodka, the rest is water. I'm not going to try to copy what someone else, what the masters, the overlords that I still pay homage to and still take orders from. Well, if let's say anybody out there, let's say you all started a business, show, whatever it was, and someone tried to copy it to the T, and if it was a show trying to use their stars and shit to up it, would you be happy about that? So no, you know what I mean? No, like they didn't invent reality shows or anything like this. So, but I'm not going to focus my comedy or some of the drama on, this. I'm just not going to copy their show. You know what I mean? Like the other spinoffs have been. Yes, there will be some people there, fish there, special guests and shit, and a couple other special guests who aren't fish, that everyone, but, the premise of it is going to be different. I'm not going to, like I said, it's sad I have to put in the contract that you must shower once daily or you are eliminated. And I swear to God, I'll stick by that rule. I swear to God, if you can't manage a shower a day, don't fucking apply. I don't want you on my show. I'm sorry. It's just the truth though. Like, there's not going to be any stink odor eliminations or nothing to that. That's just going to make me angry. And, that's not happening. I'm not going to turn up it's like I said, it's going to be Fear Factor meets Jersey Shore meets Big Brother. You know what I mean? But the drama will present itself.
Her crying.
Pop the Molly, I'm sweating. Woo! Pop the Molly, I'm sweating. Woo! Mama always told me, boy, count your blessings.
The possibility of people being mean. She also asks if anything is off limits.
This isn't an Indian show.
I didn't know what it could be because I know people can be pretty
Hey, Charlie, brother. Hey, Charlie, leave the screen up, bro. Help me out there.
Like the worst just came to my mind of what everyone could say about me.
That makes sense.
All right, we gotta get back to this.
Okay, sorry.
Thanks, Mizzy.
So then did you want us to, is there anything you don't off limits or,
Just honestly, I think you guys.
Guys, do you know if this happened? Do you know if this happened yet? Do you know if they pulled everybody in the room yet to tell all the other girls to act like Mizzy? Because I remember Lexi coming out there and telling me about it, and she was really pissed off about it. And I think they did that as a gaslight, because about a day later, that's when her and LaRon cried real tears, saying me and Mizzy were the only one with solidified spots on the show.
Passion and
nose beards. Oh my God.
It is what it is.
Mark _.
I'm gonna understand.
A long time ago, my nose beer was OC. A long time ago.
And I just needed to get my head a little better.
So is there anything that is off limits?
My son.
Of course.
That's it.
Hey, if you got to go somewhere, leave the stream up. It helps me. You don't got to, but you know what I mean. That's cool of you to do. I ask it. That'd be badass.
Basically, I could try to take everything else, but just my phone.
All right, I love you.
Thank you.
And they give you some really sweet signs.
Thank you.
Land shouldn't be a commodity to be bought and sold.
They do that a bit every season to make all the females and queers jealous. Vertical Bar 1. I was wondering why there's like everybody act more like Mizzy. Like, what? Well, I mean, they didn't say it to the guys, but when they told me about it, I was like, not that it was a bad thing, but why would they want what I was thinking is, why would they want everyone to act like one personality? That was the only thing I thought behind that. Like, why would they do that? Because most shows look like all different types of personalities. Junk Fist, they pumped up Mizzy to draw heat, just like they pumped up Simba with AI speech. Gave him your jacket. Oh, God. That, and people don't realize, actually, my two smooth mad moments, it wasn't Milk Dud or Skin Tag. It was the jacket, and it was the night that we had the sleepover, and my bed was stolen immediately, and no one let me sleep all night. They sent me to that confessional like 4 times with Symbol, once with Mizzy, and then just me all night, me. And I'd be like, I remember getting the confessional being like, this is what you paid for. I hope you get your money's worth. I wanted to punch a hole in the wall, dude. I just wanted to fucking sleep. And every 2 seconds, right when I was about to go out, Alex, forced confessional, my eyes were all bloodshot. I'm like, leave me the fuck alone. What is funny about this? I'm just going and sit. Oh my God, had I known the prices people were paying for that, I figured it was like $5 or something. I don't know.
It is regrettable that many personal fortunes are made by people who simply manipulate money and contribute nothing to society.
This is all in prep for the presidential stuff.
Okay, I disagree. Because I feel like now that it has to be either...
Because why do they like to do that shit? The clap and stuff, like, oh hell, and do all that neck shit, like... They turn into E.T. or something. Like they start clapping when they get mad, and they start like moving their neck. Do you know what I'm talking about? Like, you ain't doing all that. Now you listen here. I can't even do it. It's a fucking. No, I'm talking about a certain type of peoples when they get angry. You know what I mean? They clap like, this ain't going down. You hear me? Like. You know, I'm not just talking about him. I'm talking about, you know, him and or it or whatever included, but a certain group of women like to do this. Don't you say you won't get something started? Oh hell no! And they start snapping and stuff. It's like, what are you doing? You practicing sleight of hand or? What's happening? Can we rewind? English. Now, can we talk again? What are you upset about? Like, that's how I feel sometimes. Shanays. Yes, Shanays or Laquishas. They like to call. Oh, hell no. Oh, hell. Waka waka. No. It's just like, are they going to stop doing whatever this is? When do people start talking normal?
Brought or sold
from tribal origins to man. God, bro.
So many people not getting their shit.
Junk Fist.
When the land was free, a lot of us.
And like I said, I can't take him seriously anymore because, well, I never really did. But like I said, the moment it left the cell, balls. You would have think that would have encouraged this motherfucker. Balls everywhere. Shit. That thing would have been heaven. But I think it had to get her rush home. You all were scaring me. I didn't know, because when I thought it was a computer, the computer was telling me my stocks were crashing. And I was like, I was lightweight panicking for like a whole day. Like I was trying not to show it to the cameras, like but I was like panicking. Because I thought it was a computer, and like, what else does it know? Like, you know, like what's going on and all that. But I guess he was worried about a syrup company.
her syrup company, whatever it is. And it had some more baby psychic classes to give.
Classes like Native Americans, whatever the case may be. And that was because it was free. Nobody owned it because it wasn't paid for. So.
What it is.
Yep.
That's what it do.
It is regrettable that many personal fortunes are made.
And the smear poster challenge is reset because neither team seemed to smear the other team, opting instead to just say nice things about themselves.
No one can feel naturally homosexual. That's a good tagline for a product. It's naturally homosexual. You would disagree with that.
Yeah.
G arrives out of character, even telling the cameramen to go and leave their cameras because this isn't a scene.
And it's always wearing something on its head to cover the dirty tennis ball haircut.
And basically gives them the no more friend tank talk from season 2, but albeit in a slightly nicer manner.
Try junk fist. McCav, boy, Alex, well, I never look at other people's socials, but you see Aunt Jemima's recent Instagram post. Nuh-uh, McCav, I did not. I really don't look, like I said, guys, I really don't. It's not, again, it's not out of me being like snooty. It's just when I get off here, I'm going to get 10 phone calls. I'm serious. This and that about blah, 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 this and that, and this and that. I just got paid today for an interview from actually the person who was going to put together the East Coast collaboration that everyone backed out of, that Seth told you all about, and on Magic Stars and said, no, Alex isn't lying. The text I showed you from Freddie, anyways, it's that guy. He's paying me for an interview, so I'm going to do an interview there. But that's just the touch of it. Then there's the planning and fucking talking about this, and oh my God, now this person can't come now, and then moving around. It's just, and then getting skimming through shit. It annoys me to check DMs because it's too many to keep up with, and most of it's just bullshit nonsense. Some of it's cool, but like, you have to fucking skim to look for offers. And no, never mind.
You guys are all really nice people.
Oh, no. Cobra Pit's going to be by late January, early February, because it would have been before then, but I'm going to make sure I do this right. And there's going to, when I say constantly booked, I mean pretty much constantly booked. There's going to be, maybe some 5-day intervals of streaming, whether it be IRL or, but shows are happening. I'll just leave it at that. That's all Cobra Bit, I can tell you, the time frame we're aiming for is late January, early February, and it's going to be really obvious. Well, 1, I'm doing it the right way. 2, it's going to be really obvious why.
I'm a nice person, typically, believe it or not.
And none of you all will go hungry for content in between. That's going to be the obvious reason.
And what we need you to understand is that this environment that you're in is radically different. It's an inversion of the real world. It's not the real world. And we need you guys to start.
I heard the cigar was to annoy other people. Do you know, weirdly enough, my dad smoked cigars. So, they reminded me of him. I love cigar smell smoke. So I feel that might have bothered people. That like weirdly relaxed me. I never got to finish my Aunt Jemima library on Gran Turismo. I had to pour bleach in my eye. Oh my God. You don't want to see it? I'm sure I don't, bro. What do you think of seeing the side of Sam after then Happy G? Seeing the side of Sam? I don't know, man. It's crazy. I mean, I've talked with Sam. Like, and he was nothing but good to me after the show. Even after the way I acted, he was nothing but good to me. Nothing but nice. And so was I. I never smarted off to him again after I left, and did that stupid live. But I didn't know what was going on, guys. I just felt like lied to. I felt betrayed in so many ways to find out that I just wish I'd known, And that's why there's going to be zero chill. And I mean fucking none. I'm going to take some trash out and then shots. Everybody. No one's stopping my good time. At least a little bit of it. I know there's drama to be had.
We need you guys to start essentially acting more like you're on a reality show, because you are. We're creating a hyperbolic, high amplitude.
A hyperbolic time chamber? My power level is over 9,000!
Version of the conflict and
imagination. What up, dog?
In the real world, so that
nothing, as always, taking fucking 40 minutes to get through 8 minutes of fucking bullshit.
Viewers,
not bullshit, but watching shit I didn't know happened.
Get it condensed.
What's up, buddy? How's your Halloween? How's everybody's Halloween?
Version of what it's like to.
I'm genuinely asking what everybody do.
Experience human interaction, rapid fire, high octane, etc. And when we come to you, when I tell Peyton to steal Missy's diary, it's not to Missy. It's to give you an opportunity to be a reality TV star. Our ratings right now, I can't tell you what they are. They're very high. We are picked up for a second season. I would like it to be a success. I would like my dream, okay, ultimately to create the Empowerment Factory and teach art to inner city kids. But on the way there, I'd like to create a reality TV dynasty. I'd like to create 10 seasons, something like Big Brother, where everybody, you touch this show and you're famous. You don't have to worry for the rest of your life. If your face is on the show, you don't have to worry for the rest of your life because you can.
Sorry. Fucking, well, I can't play some games. Right on. I went to a party, got drunk and raised. Damn, okay, right on. Damn more. Sit glasses. Phonoletica, what's going on? Wild Randy. I'm Mark _ I'm sorry. This, I'm trying to sit through this without saying anything. Just, it's, like I said, I guess I'm seeing this season through different lenses than you all are. Like, because, I don't know. Just
go stream. You can.
Thank y'all for being here and hang out with me, though. Appreciate it. Oh, fuck.
Sell t-shirts. You can get commercial gigs. Whatever the you want to do, you can go.
Phonoletica. I was going to say. Wait a minute, Phonoletica. How are you not VIP'd? Wait, let me fix that real quick. This will be like my 23rd VIP. Oh, it says you're already on the VIP roll, Phonoletica. I think you have to turn on your badges. That's the way it happened with dang old Danny, too. But yeah, you're VIP. I think, yeah, you gotta turn on the badges.
It's there.
What up, Uno Ads? Uno Ads, welcome to the channel. Get yourself a little Cobra, buddy. Sub up. You don't have to. Thank you for being here, but that'd be cool.
Because of this opportunity of being here. That doesn't happen if we're doing kindergarten.
Like I said, I don't know if this is the moment, but there was a moment when he said we'd all be out with no Uber rides out the front door, remember? And I was like, oh shit, you know, like the same. I was very calm. I took that stupid cocktail of Bert to cooperate with the house in fear of getting voted off. Who did that? Ivanhoe! Fuck yeah, Ivanhoe. Thank you, buddy. Like I said, it's day one. And thank you for helping me not look retarded on the leaderboards. Thank you, man. You're the shit, man. But yeah, I remember the moment Jet came up and said, like, you know, you're setting the precedent for this and that. You guys are creating for season 1, people, who's the next so-and-so. I remember we were so far gone, Jet at one time had to come up and tell us, look, guys, we're not psychos. Nobody's getting offed on the way out of the house. Like, but think about it. They did their job so well. They could hear us whispering and being freaked out about it, or at least some of us. At least some of us. I was genuinely freaked the fuck out. I know Simba was. I know he was. And I don't like him. I wouldn't say that. Smack, I don't know what to think now. I mean, because I'm thinking we got put in the room and actually got cool for like 2 days and she left. But like, we kept each other up with conspiracy theories and shit. So I don't know what to believe. What up, Flukes? Good to see you, brother.
Good to see you. Happy Halloween to you too, man. Did the first month go kick? Dude, it did. Wild Randy. Look, I made more money. I should have been doing this for a year. I made more money on my first month on Kick than I have on any month on any other platform. And my lowest amount I made on Twitch was $2,544 in 1 month. That's the lowest I've ever made on Twitch. I Kick's 95% from, I don't know why I hadn't been doing this from the beginning, man. Kick is where it's at, for real. It's awesome. But I'm trying to secure partnerships around the board so that way, you know, I'm uploading all the VODs to YouTube like by the day, just in case, you know, people miss this or whatever. We got to censor some things and stuff. And yeah, well, it's just, so I'm still going to be putting different, I'm going to, Instagram, I got to start figuring out how to monetize that because I get more hits there than anything. But I can't do shit live on it. If I hit my jewel, I get banned or suspended for hitting a jewel. I naturally do that without noticing. Like, so I have to be careful with that shit.
This is little kid shit, guys. And I know that you are all nice people. If we were talking outside that door right now, I would be very nice.
Actually, Sam Moore, that's a very good word to put. I had to pander to all this shit because I thought I was going to get voted out. Calm down, Alex. Alex, don't drink, Alex. Don't do this. Don't do that. Don't do this. Don't do that.
I would be being nice to you. But I want you have 5 weeks.
I even got told to go soul searching after the N-word and asked if they made a mistake casting me. Think about if that was you. You didn't know what it was. You thought you were on a Hulu show. Your dreams are coming true. And your own mouth fucked it up. Even when you weren't trying to be mean. You're drunk. And you get told by one of the head guys or the head guy, whatever. I didn't know who was who at that point. The line of, you know, whatever. The chain of command. But he said, I'm starting the words, did we make a mistake casting you? That scared me. I was like, oh my God, what can I? That's why I walked to that timeout room, laid down for like 2 hours, hoping to gain sympathy, then walked to my room and laid down. I'm like, fuck it, I lost. If that just got said to me, I'm done. For real. Oh, next time I'm going to quadruple down. Oh, did that piss you off? Did that piss you off, man? I'm sorry, man. And pat him on the shoulder. What's up, brother? I didn't say that in a mean way. When I'm talking mean, did anybody ever hear that come out of my mouth?
All bitchy when I told him the sad news that any former or future fish that collaborate with him will be banned from Fishtank. He said if anyone wants to work with Matan, Airsoft Fatty, or Frank Hassel have to go through Bert to get in contact.
Well, I can say this. Airsoft Fatty, I don't know. I've never collaborated with him, but I know he's not banned from Fishtank. So, if anybody wants to work, I don't know. I can't speak on him. I've never talked to him, but I can say this. I know the orders I received, and they have nothing to do with Airsoft Fatty. I think Milk Dud's just freaking out because, like, yo, I got to have some team members banned with me. Airsoft Fatty hasn't done anything like you've done, Milk Dud. I don't know him, can't speak for him, but I know that he's not in danger of collaboration. Shit, neither is Frank Skin Tag. He's just fucking fired because I'm better. And that is true. Again, don't believe me? Just watch. I wish I could have shown y'all this summer. It's not my fault, didn't it? Patience. But we don't need patience anymore. We're pretty much here. Smelling fancy. What's up, brother? Hope you're having a good night. Hope you had a good Halloween. Phonoletica, how's your Halloween? Happy Halloween. Frank told him to never talk to you again. He's so pissed. He's acting like he never wants to talk to you again. Good. I haven't blocked on everything. Literally 7 different numbers. Job called me last night in the middle of the night, so I'm sure they were all doing something. He called when I was on Alex 9 in person. I've been you're clout chasing Bert. I've been clout running. That motherfucker's tried to collab with me so many goddamn times. No. One time he offered me $3,000. I said no. So you can turn around and say, people get, fuck you. Like I said, I'm not fake. I don't switch up like that. But here's the thing. He's just sad because nobody wants I'll tell you this, 90% of the fish don't like Frank. They just think he's annoying. Well, even if he didn't hassle it, they just think he's shit. They do. Okay, I'm lying.
But no, Milk Dud's upset because he's the pariah now. And it is true. If you show up on camera with him or John and don't leave, okay, guys. Like I said, watch, see how the future plays. If you think there's this arc or in any world Milk Dud comes back, okay. Don't believe me. It actually doesn't affect me. But yeah, he's upset. But as far as like Airsoft Fatty goes, I don't know anything about him, but I can't imagine that you would have to go through Milk Dud to collab with him. I mean, I'm not trying to collab with him or nothing, but if somebody does, I'm pretty sure they don't have to go through Milk Dud.
To become a reality, this is...
Frank is dead set on not letting Bert back in, dead set on not letting you back into his circle. I was never in their circle, Phonoletica. I have stayed the fuck out of it. Are you serious? Dude, they've attacked my channel since the beginning. They had my Twitch suspended twice. And then after saying he didn't do it, when he got banned from Fishtank, he immediately did it again for a third time publicly. And he just commented on my Twitter, the only thing I don't have blocked on the other day, and I responded very harshly. I'm not someone who's just going to let that go. Yes, I can let things go, but once you've repetitively done it, I don't care what facets you have, that you're autistic, non-tint, gay, for whatever color, it doesn't matter. You don't, when you've acted out scenes on animals and me and said the shit, having weird other freaks send you real clothes they snuck out of my bag and sent them to, think about that. He's not content. He's just gay prawn. And Skin Tag is gay. And he's mad because he's fired. I've never been, I told you from the beginning, even before I even knew, when I was so naive, I don't get on sinking ships. I didn't have to know this whole world of Fishtank to know what a goddamn sinking ship looked like. Now, I'd met that in person. I knew, even not knowing that he was yelling names, doing all the weird shit, I knew that someone never, ever to go on camera. Same thing about Connie. That's a career killer. I said that months ago. And now look at what's happening. He got banned from Fishtank. You think he doesn't have any Twitch content? They'd never have him. He's lost at the game of life. Internet shit ain't working out for him no more. He may have a couple fruit fans, but his only chance is like an OF for gay people or something. I mean, I'm just being honest. He doesn't do anything but and flub the bishop. And people are like, oh, no, it's just funny. No, you're just gay, and that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. Just don't pretend otherwise. I mean, again, it's true. That's not. I thought they loved Frank. Who knows? I don't think Alec has a problem with that, right, McKev? Like I've been avoiding their circle. I have 7 numbers I've had to block Burt from. 7. Like I said, I missed 2 calls from Job last night. I told you all that. I didn't answer because I was knocked the fuck out. Let me cover everything else. But like I said, Job called me twice last night. I hadn't called him back to see what he wanted, but fucking, pretty sure he's wasted. But yeah, here's the thing. He knows that read Golden Alex. How many times do I have to say this? Alex B has won Fishtank Season 3. Y'all just haven't seen the crowning yet. I literally won. Did it go to 2nd, 3rd, 4th, or 5th? No, it went to me. You know why? Because I wasn't gay prawn. I wasn't a whisperer. I fucking made content. Without even knowing it. Without even knowing what the word dox was. Imagine what I can do now around a bunch of people knowing I ain't gotta fucking make anybody happy. I'd rather party and have a good time, and I won't be a dickhead for no reason, but if somebody fucking wants to be a dickhead for no reason and act big on camera, I'm tall. Oh God, I can't wait. I was really upset. Still am. Summer didn't happen the way it did. But now, well, Magic Stars came, 60 grand came, and everything else is still coming. Use your imagination. It's not really that big of a mystery to figure out. Or is it?
It's not bull either. If your face is on the, if we create this show the way we want to, if you give us...
All I know, I feel you, Charlie, Gizmo, all I know is what I've been told, and I'm allowed to say that the golden Alex is an Easter egg. It means exactly what it, well, I can't say, just, everybody be patient, you'll find out.
If you get us there, we will get you there.
I said this on Magic Stars too.
Make sure
you know what I mean? Like,
face is money for the rest of your life.
It talks about, just read it and make what you will out of it. But there is a reason behind it. I had to ask to use that Easter egg.
I'll do that if you give me anything. If you give me...
You were the absolute monkey king and you saved the fish tank as far as I am concerned. Hell, I'd say you should have won the cell challenge. Do you think it is to your advantage to have too long wiry frame with extra long boxing reach? Brad Pitt and Snatch.
Absolutely. That's why I don't like, a fight is a fight. So I'm not a good grappler, even though in Sardine 10, I took 3 people down real goddamn quick. You know, don't bounce around. We watched the Symbol fight in slow-mo. He would have been out in first 16 seconds because there was so many blows right to his face. I mean, he would have been knocked out. I mean, by 15 seconds, I was already knocking 3 times in the back of his head because all he was doing was going like that. So, but yeah, that's why I'm so excited about some of this shit. Because the only way people could blindside me is bringing my enemies directly to me. Well, God, I hope they do. But it's also not my fault that some of these enemies now are so banned that even if I wanted to collab, even if other people wanted to collab, they are giving up any kind of, okay. Like I said, you all will find this information out for yourself. I know everybody clips everything and posts everything. I wouldn't be saying this if it weren't true. All I know is what I know.
Enough so that I can have a job after this. I'm not going back to... Ben, what were you doing before this? McDonald's?
Yeah.
All I know is that they weighed it by the time I was there and money made. That's all I know. But also, this streaming career, I'm not going to lie, it's easier for women. I've said that everywhere. I said that on the show. It is because of simps. There are a lot of guys out there willing to pour thousands out, thousands, thinking, and this is, out of respect for many other fish, I won't even say anything, but like, fish talk to each other. And there's some people out there who do it and think they're laughing with them when they're laughing at them. And, yeah. I didn't ask to be crowned winner. It just happened. Oh, no, bro, not at all, Charlie. They're cool as fuck. It's just, I'm talking about women in general, bro. Women in general. And there are people who are legit fans of people, but you know what simps are. Come on, everybody does. That's nothing new. If you were, someone that came in here the other day said if Alex was a girl, he'd have 600 viewers at all times. Sadly, that's probably fucking true. You know what I mean? Like, all girls have to do is flirt a little bit, and boom, 50 subs, 100 subs, just to like giggle at somebody's request. It's crazy. It is much harder for guys. That's why when put in a group of motherfuckers, yeah, people still have simps and shit, but the king will always reign. You know, it's harder for guys to do this shit. It just is. I mean, Google it. The facts even starting up. Let's say nobody had a bump from Fishtank, okay? Let's say nobody did and just started streaming. If you were a girl, you got a much better shot at succeeding at this shit because there's so many loners at home just willing to vroom, 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 like for ulterior motives too. Not even just pure motives, like weird, like, you
know. So We can't have private.
Happen to know you pulled like half of Bert's female audience after you started on Kick. They can't figure it out at the Fishtank site. Too complicated technical. Doubt they're as nice as be. Yeah, I feel it. Funneletica, like I said, you wouldn't believe. Like I said, I don't go through, but there's a reason I don't really get to DMs. I've shown it a lot, but yeah. It doesn't. Like I said, I know I had a lot of the female fans in the audience, and I know that some of them lurk and don't say anything, and you know, I appreciate all the support, but I was also there to play Famous House, to make money. Everybody there was trying to play Family House. I mean, for goddamn it, they cried when Ian left. Nobody knew that mother. Ian is cool. He's in my Discord. I like Ian. But it was not tier worthy. Shouldn't have been for anybody. That's just camera played bullshit. I thought my transparency would get me somewhere on that, and it did. It got me fucked over. I thought it would win me some, like, I don't know, respect or something. I was telling the truth about shit, got called a liar for it. I understand my life sounded crazy, cruises and monkeys and jail and the family. I get it. But what the fuck? Counter-Strike.
Baby time. If you want to try, you can just.
Well, count me if you know fan of them. Yeah, but Jesus Christ.
I'm not. If you leave, if you walk out that door, I'm gonna come outside. I'm not gonna be like.
But then again, there's people in here like, okay, like also people like Chrissy Boo is out there. That's a dude. You know what I mean? A lot of dudes make girl names. Like there's this guy on YouTube. His name is Sexy Girl 69. What? And fucking they said it was a joke. They're in here sometimes, Chrissy Boo, but that's a dude. You can never really tell.
You did such a bad job. I'm going to be like, sorry, I know it's tense in there. I'm glad you gave it a try. I'm glad you stepped out before it got too hot. That's what I'll say to you.
What's the song goal for you to get nipple rings? Junk fist? I have a picture of me. It's funny. I have an old picture. I had to take him out in jail. I got arrested a long time ago I had 23 piercings, eyebrow, my tragus, all these, my conch, deer tag, lip, I had my nipples pierced before, literally. I have literally pictures of it being done while I'm sitting in the, I yelled so loud that everybody from the tattoo side came over to see what the fuck was going on. I was because that is the most painful piercing. I never had that pierced. The Prince Albert never did that. But they said it's more painful than that because they're going through pure muscle. I was hearing my muscle pop. I was like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. That shit hurts so fucking bad. I've never trusted guys that use girl names or girl characters in games. I know, and they do it. I never mentioned the kinds of things. But fuck it. You know what I mean? I'm gonna say, fuck it. If I get a sub goal, fuck it. Let's say I end up with 50 subs tonight. I will reopen the motherfuckers, even if I have to shove it all the way through.
We're not going to be pissed off if you need to leave because
it's not a joke.
Make fun of Lexi. Make fun of Lexi.
The holes never really go away after they're pierced. Like I can still put earrings in my ear and back here and shit like that.
Oh my God.
He said, how many donations to get nipple rings? I've had nipple piercings before. I even got pictures of me getting it done. Like I'm serious. No joke.
God,
I'm going like this in the chair. Screaming when the picture was taken, just like, oh man, it hurts so bad. I mean, they're still there.
Horrific. How could you do that? Come on, guys. We have to step it up.
When you get something pierced, the hole never really completely closes.
Y'all have a list every day. Avocados, pregnancy test, whatever. We're going to try to make you comfortable. What I'm going to do for you that you don't know.
You should see the face in the picture, man.
I'm doing my damnedest to make sure that you are famous for real. It's the name of the show. Season 2's locked in. Our ratings are very high. So I'm also on your list. You don't know it's there, but it's making you famous. Make it so that you can go from here and do something else.
I'm seeing this shit through different lenses.
But what we need in return is we need you guys to step it up a little bit. If we tell you to somebody, if we give you an opportunity to...
And I remember being torn between the house telling me to calm down and production telling me, let it loose, be yourself. I didn't know what to do. I'm like, they're going to vote me out. Phonoletica!
Be careful. This Charlie account with Bert and Binks at Twitch.com. Binks and him were giggling about you as Bert repeated your name like a lost puppy. Don't trust this Charlie dude. He's an interloper seeking to corrupt our community. Charlie.
Damn. Phonoletica, the umpire. Phonoletica said 7. L's to the blood. Hey, Phonoletica said, we in this bitch. We wood like a tree in this bitch. And if a leaf fall, put some weed in that bitch. Damn. I've known Charlie for a little bit. I didn't know. They didn't really talk ill about me, did they? I hope not. Because, I mean, Charlie's always been cool with me, man. Fucking and, Like I said, if I never know what, this is why I'm torn between things sometimes. People tell me all sorts of different shit and I never know. Like I said, that's why I don't look at DMs, guys. That's why I don't. It's because it's like, do you remember when I was on the show and I'd get a TTS? And now I know it's a TTS, but like, hey, go help so-and-so, they're crying. And then the next one be like, okay. And then another one come in, hey, don't trust so-and-so, they're fucking backstabbing you. I'm like, what is going on?
Like an asshole, whatever. Just don't be afraid to bare your fangs in here. Because everybody...
Switch on stream to see if it... I'll be honest with you, Phonoletica. I have never watched another Fish's stream before. Not watched, like watched the stream ever. Definitely, I've never even visited Milk Dud's channel. You know what I mean? I popped in, say hi a couple times, like, but like, not his channel, but like, I will watch Milk Dud streams. His voice aggravates me. And you know what's funny? I was looking forward to, but you know what? That's how banned he is. I'm not, okay, I don't know. At this point, I honestly don't care if people believe me. I'm telling you the truth, and it is what it is. If you have your hopes up for this Milk Dud comeback, it's not happening. Again, guys, if you had somebody threatening, someone you gave everything to, a platform, threatening to openly sue you 10 months into the game, all that shit, would you be willing to work with that person? It's not a very hard thing to work out. Jet has blocked John, again, not a very hard thing to work out. Like I said, I know specifically not to be around these people, or that's why I'm advising other people with Fish, like, hey, I wouldn't. And if you all are cool with any fish out there, ask your favorite fish to ask production and see what they think about it. See if I'm a liar then.
Everybody in here knows that it's fake. Everybody in here, you know if somebody does something weird to you in here, it's not the same as out there. Everybody's going to be friends after this. That's the way reality TV shows work.
Everybody's going to be friends after this.
They're all friends. Another thing is...
some of us, yes. But I think I chose the worst fucking time in the world to recap season 3. I waited a year, and it's so weird that I'm recapping it right before all this shit started. But then again, is it a good thing or a bad thing? I guess it's a good thing, because now I know the real truth of everything.
Don't get friendly with the camera guys and the crew, because that's not going to make the edit. If you're like, yo, what's up, Vance? That's just going to be cut out. And it's also going to make him worse at doing his job. So just leave the crew be.
Yeah, just when we hand you guys a prompt for conflict or drama or something, just remind yourselves that I don't think any viewers are going to be taking it to heart that you show your fangs or be fierce in here.
Nobody's gonna look at you.
This is what I'm talking about. I think this is the speech where he said we were setting the precedent for future seasons and shit. Fuck. I just remember the feeling I had in my heart then. I was so fucking happy.
It's not the way. That's not what reality TV fans do.
I think one thing
Sorry,
I
I haven't been paying attention. What, Eric Border? What up, man? Good to see you. Sorry. What up? I've been paying attention to chat for a second. Sorry, I'm just. What up? Good to see you, Eric Border. Thank you for helping me on Magic Stars, brother. You should get yourself a little Cobra next to your name, brother. Sub up, man. Sub up. Good to see you, though. You don't have to, though. But thank you for being here, bro. Good to see you.
Processes people. Yeah, that's definitely true. People say that why they wanted.
McKev, that's funny you said. I didn't even know that. I didn't even know that was that same person. And what the fuck? Like I said, people have been telling me, warning me about that, but like, I don't know the person. You know what I mean? Like, I know they were in chat, but I don't know them. But damn, but yeah, I've been told that by several people. Like, stay away. This is also okay. Well, if that's where that person is with production, let me tell you something. Milk Dud and Fruity Butt Plug Boy of the Fruity Boys are in the exact same position. Guys, I swore in my father's life. You might want to ask your favorite fish to, hey, send production an email and say, hey, can I collab with this person? See what production says. Ask your favorite, if any of you are close to any fish, ask them. Ask them to email that. Again, on the memory of my father, on my life, on my mother's life. I swear to God. Okay, don't believe me? Watch. And if some of you are hoping for some redemption thing with Milk Dud, he is, and I actually said he's going to dig his own grave, and he did. And look at Fruity Butt Plug. The reason I never did a collab with him from the very beginning, actually, my manager turned that down. But fucking, we don't board sinking ships. Look where he is. The pattern.
To do a reality show is because they watched reality shows before, and I'm sure some of you can attest to this. You watched a reality show and you saw someone on screen.
Yeah, McKev, they came in here acting very, very, very supportive, but I didn't know that's who that was.
It's like making bad, they were like not a good player. And you had this like mind virus of like, if I was there, I would not be doing that. You know, like, why is he doing that?
No
why is
shit!
He doing that?
No shit!
That like frustration.
Why are they not showering? Why are they
why are they playing that way?
Never mind.
I would act differently.
I am sorry I have distracted you. You know how to manage the walkers. I am not worried about Milk Dud's spies.
Me either.
It's the Wild Randy spies that scare me. They show up at your house. They come after your children. They violate your property rights, Charlie.
If you're talking about, you mean Wild Randy. I love Wild Randy. He never left. He's my biggest kick donator. Look at Top Kickers, and I only started this month ago. He's my biggest Twitch donator as far as bits go. You know, he's in the thousands, like thousands and thousands and thousands. Like, you know what I mean? Anyways. But yeah, if you're talking about Frank Skin Tag, oh man. People were telling me at the beginning, don't say that, Alex. I said, my birthday wish is for you to come to my house. My Christmas wish is for you to show up. My New Year's wish, come over. Let's hang out. Don't you remember on Stream Stars? I opened the garage door. They said they'd be there in 15 minutes. I opened the damn garage door. Streamed for 8 hours from the Fishtank site. Walked around, Renaissance Festival. I'll be there, blah, blah. No one ever does. I would love for one of them motherfuckers to actually come and hang out with me. But see, the thing is, they're all eunuchs that actually don't have any balls. That's why when people ride by, it's just a ride by or ding dong dash, cut off the camera. At least keep that camera rolling to show what you're really doing. But then what they really did got caught in my stream. I kept streaming for 2 hours. You could hear the tires go, and then you hear me outside yelling, "Where the fuck you at, bitch?" Exactly. Running. They don't want this, and they know it, and it makes them mad on the inside. Wild Randy! You see, I told you. People say, Wild Randy coming from a monkey's. 11 months later, I'm not. If you're talking about Frank Skintag, he's too scared. Where do you think Jiggler came from? I remember how red his cheeks got when I. Or on Instagram, I'll go like that, and he jiggles back 8 feet. I'll never forget it. I'm like, oh my, his eyes shaking like he was in a REM sleep, rapid eye movement. That fat fuck knows what a monster is. And that's why he was a good little baby bitch. Sure, he would crack Taylor or throw Peyton downstairs. Where was that energy when I was loogie in his face? And no one in the house was touching him but me. What up, Chrissy Boo? I was just talking about you earlier. See that, like right there. That's like I said. That's a dude. They were talking about that earlier. That was a dude. That's a dude. Like earlier, they were talking about yesterday. They were like, I'm at the mall now looking for, what was it? Single moms. They said. Hassel talking about showing up at Alex's Monkeys with Milk Tug yesterday. Milk Dud yesterday. Hey, then 11 months later. Gizmo! Thank you, buddy. Gizmo Cat, shout out. And yeah, here's the funny part. He would need some backup, wouldn't he? It's kind of like Two Fruity Cup message one of my mods. Let me know when Alex is going on Stein. I'll show up 10 deep. Yeah, you will need it. And guess what? Hey, Nina. See, Nina's down there. Nina, you say hi? Say hi, Nina. Guys, again, people would need backup. See, I'll go out there and knock. If someone shows up on my property, in the state of Texas, they only need it. Because think about my defense here. One of them's already reenacted scenes on me. The other is threatening me and my animals. Well, here's Nina. If like I said, people want to fight unfair. Oh my God, I'm the king of that too. Nina's got this cool little trick. That and this cool little trick Nina does. But no, exactly. You know what that sounds? That sounds like some bitch made scared shit. But let me tell you something, Skin Tag. Do you think a helmet wearing Tard whistle freeze up thinking it's gonna help you against a fucking real monster? Good boy. Good little fat pig. You know what the fuck is up. I saw the email you sent begging for me not to be there. That's why you tried to call me out. I know about season 4 and Blood Games 2, and you were mad because you weren't going on either. By the way, Frank, you're fucking fired.
Know what I mean? Has anybody felt like that?
What up, Half a Sig?
Well,
What's up, bro?
That has come to fruition. You know what I mean?
Atletica, thank you for joining us. I always appreciate your support. Badass.
And,
Gizmo, Eric Border. Eric Border, brother, you need to get you a little Cobra, brother. Sub up for your boy. I apply for partner tomorrow. That's actually why I'm asking.
People, the cycle repeats.
That scary eye. No pretty fairy muscles, just killer's mentality. But like you got a dark mode you can turn on at any time when you need to go all out. I would not fuck with you in a bar fight, dude. Facts. Wild Randy.
Oh, you know what's funny?
Skin Tag sucks.
See, I know I'm thin, but I'm tall and I got reach. I don't work out. If I actually worked out, I'd be somewhat of a fucking monster. I got I got enough. I'm lean, but I'm all solid. I mean, what does it take to pull me up by my fingertips, climbing in the places nobody else could even get to using the window? I just climbed. Oh my God. See, I thought I was on Hulu, and I thought, not Hulu, but Fishtank. I didn't know we were allowed to, see, I've been locked up before, and I don't want to get locked up again. That's why I was spitting in his fucking face. Ivanhoe! Fucking Ivanhoe. Ivanhoe, thank you, brother. Fuck yeah, Ivanhoe. Fuck yeah, thank you, man. But I swear to God, see, I'm a forgiving person with a forgiving nature, and I'm honestly too trusting. But some people, when they take it too far, well, now he's pariahed himself. If you're on the same screen, you can't even be on the well, you'll see. I'll let other people release statements. If that happens, I will turn them into my content because I will take it as a threat. These are people who have reenacted scenes and threatened it. Do you really think that's going to be hard? And it's just the truth. They've done it. So I'll have to take it as a... Oh my God. That wouldn't... Of course I wouldn't be excited for that or anything. You know, when people post my records, whether it be the... You can read the facts. It's public knowledge. Not did that to me. And unfortunately at the time I was drunk and I tried to... Point is, I won the fight. They posted like 5 of my mugshots. I said, bro, you're missing like 45, 50 mugshots, man. This ain't news. I'm the one that told everyone about it. Again, on Fishtank. I'm sure they didn't believe me about that either, so I looked it up real quick. Does a record... just do this. When you post my mugshots, at least post the dates, because I ain't been in trouble in almost 10 years. But good God, see, I would get in trouble because drugs and trouble go hand in hand, you see? I will turn you into it. But I actually know that you roll up on 5'4", 5'6" fat cards like Boogie, and you know I'm not Boogie, motherfucker. How tough you gonna look then, you marshmallow made fuck. And I'm sorry you and your girl broke. Even if they're back together, I know what they really got in a fight. She had some bra from Victoria's Secret. Frank's Triple D. He tried to put it on and it snapped, so they started arguing. That's what caused all that friction. It'll be fun seeing you, motherfucker, if I know the rules again. But then again, you're fired. And you know why. I'm sorry I'm so good and I didn't even know what the fuck I was doing. And that was only me at 20%. When I got lied to at the sardine to, what ended up happening? They told me I was up there to uplift people for their challenges, but instead they got me drunk and told me starting to fight people, and I did. My only disappointment was all 3 of them put together lasted 39 fucking seconds against me. 39, 3 people combined. I realized I'd been brought up there on a lie, hoping he thought one of them little people could defeat me. Good try. A for your effort. Thanks for all the money you spent fucking making yourself look foolish. I'm glad I was able to help put your little weak show on the map. When you get past 250 followers after you spent 60 grand, talk to me. Jesus.
People who are going to be watching episodes of this show, and maybe you're that person. You know what I mean?
Eric, why would I make that? Of course it is, but why would I make that up out of nowhere? And 6 people just watched. Then Cherry told the story. That's why I made sure. I was like, this is not getting hidden. What happened? Like I said, unfortunately, had I been the guy that day, had I been the girl that day, the police would have been there. And it was just fucked up because I still wasn't trying to make a deal about it, just in case anybody did. I turned on my camera. First thing, I was like, what just happened? But they brought me up there and paid me good money, but on a lie. I wanted to change that asshole image because that's the reason I was always in a bad mood. I felt like I was constantly being lied to. I had no idea who to trust. That shit gets annoying after a while, especially when you don't know the audience you're appealing to. You don't know the fan base. You don't know that everybody's fucking watching you right then and there. Yeah. Now that I know, a lot of those problems would have been a lot easier. Do you really think I would have cared to get anybody's favor in the house? Fuck no. If I pissed them off, I would have done it more and more and more on purpose. If they would have told me not to drink, I would have taken the whole box and said, this is all mine now. Somebody come take it from me. I dare you. And then I would have started sipping, and that would have made it worse. And then I would have started daring him to try. Come on. All of that. Like I said, I'm very well aware of what I look like, but when people get near me in person, it is an entirely different situation. I remember before I went up there, they was like, yeah, all 12 of them are big fans of you. I said, Don't lie to me. Quit trying to fucking suck up to me. Maybe what, 1 or 2, maybe. Huh. Where was all the shit talking then? Because a lot of them did it when they got home. Just like on Fishtank. Where was the shit talking then? Because a lot of them did it when they got home. Cute. It never happens to my face. Not ever. Actually, this, I don't know if y'all saw that stream or not. Probably not. Some people did. But this was at Renfest. This installs my faith, people. This was, I've run it only once on live, but I've ran into like 7 or 8 people across the United States now. You know what I mean? That have recognized me. I was walking around Renfest. God damn it.
On the way. Oh shit! Yo, can I get a picture?
That's what
Y'all don't like me. Watch what's coming. It's a bunch of shit is less month away. Oh shit! Yo, can I get a picture? I'm sorry, where are you? I don't know. I'm just you're Alex from Fishtank, right? Yeah. Holy shit, bro. Oh, I'm sorry, man. It's the people. You know how it is. I'm live right now, man. I'm just a guy. Can I get a picture with you, bro? No, I'm gonna show you. No, you show me. You show me. Oh, what's up? Yeah. I literally. Yeah. I was like, bro. You look just like the guy. I was like, holy shit. Nice to meet you. What's up? My name's Tony. Nice to meet you, bro. Bro, this is crazy. My friends are gonna go crazy. Right on, bro. Nice to meet you, bro. Nice to see you, man. Nice to see you. It's cool. Have a good time, bro. You too, man. And again, like
I'm not gonna lie, bro. I'm not gonna sit there and say I'm immune to flattery like that. But that also reinstilled my faith that there are a lot of real people. Every person I've met like that looks normal. They don't look all fucked up and weird. Not the ones that I've met. You know what I mean? Like, and they've been very nice. But that's my point. That's what I get in person. I don't know if these people really hate me or not. Every one of them says the same thing. They claim to be a big fan and all that shit. Maybe some of them are, maybe some of them aren't. I don't know. That's the problem. You never really do know. It's weird. I mean, after a while, you know some of the real ones are because they've stayed from the beginning, never talk shit. They support. I appreciate that more than you guys will ever fucking know. And again, I'm going to find more of a way to say thank you than some vague, hell yeah, thank you guys. I appreciate it so fucking much. Everybody thinks they've got me all figured out and they just don't.
Why?
Vertical Bar 1, what up? Dude, you are a classic leading man. Thank you, Fonalatica. This looks like you're in season 3 house right now. I would scream like a little girl if I saw you. Oh, Jesus, man. AKA me. We out here. Eric Border. R.E. Psycho, you to go. 90% of the fans are normal dudes. It's just the stream started fan care a lot. It's about Eric Border. Thank you, Fonalatica. The men's breed of fans. What? The mince breed of fans are the cancer. What does that mean, Ivanhoe? Mince breed of fans. It's the Jobs who ruins the community. Fucking what? Arcade 47. I'm sorry, you just followed. I can see it from over here. It has a 6-minute non-time. What up, Arcade? Okay, another motherfucker. Thank you. Who helped me win Magic? So I love you, buddy. Thank you. He's a good TTS artist too. I remember Arcade 47. He's out there. I hope you sub up and get a little Cobra next to your name, buddy. I really do. Thank you. It'll be 3 minutes till you can say anything. It's a 6-minute thing. I don't know. Sean has it set up like that. Thank you for, and again, I hope everybody had a good Halloween. Why is she doing that? Why? And thank you for distracting me with good signs because this shit just get my blood pumping. It does. And you are saving me from look like a Tardzar leaderboards. Thank you.
Why isn't he doing that? You know,
not leaderboards.
I just find it interesting
personal,
that,
you know,
maybe coincidentally, that could be
the men's like. What was that?
Papicito, has Vista Medellin? You gotta get down to the city of Eternal Spring. Check out Walter Pay, Una Chimba. I live in Rio near the Parque de Aves. I know your chica from mi barrio. We took the metricable to our job at the odontologia.
What the fuck? I'm so sorry, Fonalatica, you're cool as shit, but I don't understand a fucking word you just said. I'm being real. Like, thank you. Thank you, but I have no idea what any... What?
Thank you. I just don't understand.
Applied to some of you guys. And maybe that's the whole reason you're here.
Oh, it doesn't let me copy paste. I was going to put it in Google Translate.
That's what we're getting at. Can we all agree that Ian
Spanish dog? Oh man, I thought you were being serious.
He was doing nothing, and I think that's why. I mean, speaking aside from anything here, there was really no strategy to kicking Ian, because you guys probably could have got Ian out whenever. You could have convinced Ian that there was a weed delivery truck outside. He would have walked out the door. Okay.
I don't know what that is. Just post one, I guess.
And not to dunk on Ian too much.
A
it's
link
whatever.
or something.
But it was like frustrating to you guys that you guys were all here and you worked for this opportunity, and then there's this guy on the couch who's a boulder, and he's not taking it as seriously as you are.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and that was, I feel like it was insulting to each and every one.
See, even said a boulder. I remember saying that. It didn't show that in the recap, so I pointed at everybody in the room. I said, go ahead, vote me out. Y'all want a hit show? Because we thought we were building one. Let's see, y'all. It'll be a house of whispers and that.
One of you that he was here and he wasn't trying. No one here.
I'm pretty sure no. Oh, no, trolling. No.
It's to that degree.
You're silly, bro.
But
you are silly, bro. I've been to Columbia. You're silly, bro.
who is the closest? Who is the next Ian? Because there are people here who aren't taking the game that seriously. There are people who have been...
Exactly. Some people wanted to play Family House and be friends and cry when motherfuckers left. I was there for a purpose. Famous House. The dream. Making the fam proud. I got a new TTS system. It's called TTS Monster. If you scroll down, there's like fucking, no, I don't want to do the refund thing again. That was weird.
And involved in shows who have left. Another thing, I don't have the orator experience that G does. So excuse me if I'm tripping up on my words,
but you can send kicks and stuff like that. But you gotta understand, like, what? Oh, Cade motherfucking 47. What's up, bro? Happy Halloween. That's the first thing he did too, man. A Cade 47. Shout out, brother. A Cade 47. Thank you, man. Thank you for helping Magic Stars. You're a G. Good to see you here, bro. And like I said, this is... Like, I've chosen the worst possible time to fucking recap this. I think it's the best, though. It's for the best to clear the fucking air, because we're getting close to everything. And now I know the truth behind a lot of shit. Again, I was just in fear of watching myself being a jackass, but this is so more. Always. Vanilla baby. I'll choke you, but I ain't no killer, baby. Oh, what's poppin'? Brand new whip just hopped in. I got options. I can pass that bitch like Stockton. Just joshing. I spent this holiday locked in. My body got rid of them toxin. Your boy's in the top 10. Oh, it's my favorite line. This from my head is, I feel resentment from every direction. Even some homies be wearing expressions. I be discouraged from sharing my blessings. We used to share a connection. Now I'm just feeling like it's wearing distraction. I'm getting real sick and tired. Real sick and tired of taking advice that people can't even stare at reflection. Somewhere in there is a lesson. Walkers ain't involved and it's very depressing. I'm at the club with a basketball team. Me and the Cardinals sharing the section. I'm drinking water, wearing protection. Got a career and I'm very invested. Some people call it a scary obsession. I like to call it a passion. I could be sitting relaxed. PG be getting some traction. I'm at the venue as Pacton. I got a BBW summon on me. She, blah. That's my type of distraction. That's my type of she Latin.
For the first season of a show.
Got a brand new flow and got real soft. Brand new sheets, they soft, satin, real soft. Y'all wouldn't tuned in back then. I didn't know back then. Hey, B, I ain't do no interview. Quit asking. What's poppin'? Brand new whip just hopped in.
This show is
lives forever.
No, it's Jack Harlow.
You will be constantly...
Jimmy fucking Chonga! What up, man? Also from No Plus.
Fuck yeah, Milk. Oh, I love you, buddy. Milk Plus, thank you so much. Okay, AB ain't doing no interview. Quit asking. Try. What's poppin'? Hey, Chimichanga, also, what's up, man, from the site? I hope you. Oh my God, Milk Plus took the words out of my fucking mouth. Milk Plus. Motherfucking Milk Plus just took the words out of my fucking mouth, you fucking mind reader. We got Aunt Jemima claiming to be a baby psychic, and Milk Dud pulled the words straight out of my. I said, you're gonna need you get your little cobra. Oh shit! And get Gizmo and oh fuck yeah, you guys are fucking awesome. That just look, he moved up to 3-month sub. That got him the 3-month Cobra. See how it looks a little bit different? They change each month. Thank you, Gizmo Cat. Thank you, Milk Plus. Fuck yes, I love you, motherfuckers. No, Gizmo, it still helps. Like no plus, it still helps. Even if it's to the same person, it still helps. To both of you motherfuckers. God, I love you, motherfuckers, so much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I promise for the upcoming events to be as worthy as I can. I can't promise that everything I'm going to do is going to make people happy because I'm under contract. I'm going to fuck some people up. Very few, but I am. And there's a couple others who I can't, but I'm going to call them out because, well, they're different sex than I am. So, but I am going to call these liars out. And then I'm going to party with the cool people and the ones that can either A, apologize or bend the fucking knee. Kneel before the king. Don't act like I ain't done it before. I was never going to do that, but I was drunk, pissed off, and after making me fight like 3 times, even though I won real quick, I was like, fuck this. I've been lied to. I'm drunk. Fuck this. Everybody bow right now or I'm going to... That's what I said. At that time, I said, I'm going to whoop all you all. Bow right now. That's your next challenge. What did all fucking 12 people do? I said, nose to that floor. Nose to that floor. This is your challenge. You, kiss my fucking shoe. Me? Yeah, kiss my shoe. So I what up, Soup Skin? I promise to be as worthy as I can for these upcoming months. I think this was a good time for me to finally recap season 3 because it is better to know the truth than just to walk in not knowing that certain people you thought you were cool with, even to this day, a lot of fish that I'm, well, friends with, I would say, that y'all don't know about. I don't really know after seeing this shit. Seeing this has completely changed my mind about some, like, how cool some people are from my season. Because I'm about to also meet a bunch of fish that aren't from my season.
Bro, you are the only one who can say shit to Milk Dud. Even Skin Tag and production are too afraid to say shit because of PC. Frank is trying to keep you from telling his cash cowbird the truth. Frank won't let you talk to Milk Dud no matter what.
Here's the thing, Phonoletica. I'm not sure what the mission is. You've been nothing but supportive, and you are fucking awesome. Sir Alex of Tamriel! I like that. But of course, I'm a Nord. A Nord Stamden. A Warden. But hey, for real, hold on. Number one, I'll say whatever I want about that motherfucker. He's reenacted scenes. He mass reported my channel. Did it publicly 3 times. How do you think I got all my Twitch strikes removed? Sean showing them organized attacks from multiple people. Sean's good at that shit. I don't even have 1 strike on my Twitch anymore. All gone. Because of the organized attacks that he orchestrated. That he would swear up and down he didn't do. Then immediately when I got banned, he immediately went and did. In his Discord, posting little knife emojis. I've had to block 7 of his numbers. Do you really think it would be that hard for me to collab with him if I wanted to? People said, oh, clout chasing. I'm clout running away from me, these motherfuckers. They get in groups. They're all gay. Fucking they get in groups and just what? Talk about me? That sounds like a bunch of fucking like what? A bunch of bitches getting together. What? I promise you, if I was to collab with people, I wouldn't just focus it around one person. Hey, let's plan on doing this and that. We all know neither one's gonna do shit. I know fucking anybody's too scared to come alone. And if they, even if they did, Milk Dud gonna help you. Oh, dude, because believe me, that's my favorite thing when it becomes let's fight. But if you're gonna take it unfair, hey Nina, I can get real unfair really, really fast.
Nobody come to, well, they don't even know where my new crib's at. But fucking, even if they did, fuck it. Like I said, even when I lived there, I was streaming with my garage door open. Ain't shit changed but my change. Feel me? I'ma stay the same. Hey, ain't nothing changed but my change. I'ma stay the same. Feel me? Ain't nothing changed but my change. I'ma stay the same. The enemy of my enemy is my fucking enemy. I don't need no fucking help. As a matter of fact, I've been saying for a month now, y'all better form an alliance quick. Not that it'll do you any good. Milk Duds banned from, okay. Act like I'm not telling the truth. I'm just trying to break it to you gently. If you all think Milk Dud's coming back to anything in the fish tank community, well, he's not. Again, it's not hard to figure out, not rocket science. If you owned a business and someone was threatening to sue you openly, would you be like, oh yeah, come work with us again? Like the same thing with Fruity Butt Plugs. He's just throwing a tantrum because he's gone forever. Think about it. I'm not afraid to speak out against fucking people who said that their dream role was, and people that scammed families out of their kids' education. I'm not afraid to talk about fucking liars like Fruity Butt Plug. Fucking Jesus, dude. He even lied about a baby. Oh my God. How did you think he was going to keep up with that? Like, you got to realize people who do that, think about that. Tell a lie that deep. How far gone are they in the head? Seriously. I find it crazy. Like, and not like crazy. I mean, like, dude, you're just a weirdo, compulsive liar. Milk Dud actually went to the mall with a security shirt off Amazon to try to pretend someone hired him. Yeah, that's what they're going to do. Hey, you're good for security. First thing they're going to see is a bunch of shit when they look him up. McDonald's won't hire him. He cooked himself, not just from platforms, but in Fishtank, from life. But look at the choices he's making. I told you I was going to dig in his own grave. Fruity Butt Plug's just been trying to start shit with me. He's desperately hoping to cling on to some relevancy. He's resorted to buying followers. You don't get 200 views on a post with 21.5K. You just don't. It doesn't happen like that. And I remember the day I called him out for losing followers because my manager told him, I see you lost 35,000 the past year. No, thank you. That's before I even knew anything about him. And then the next day, he magically had $5,000 more. And like I said, he hides his sexuality behind the Bible and now a baby. Like, think about someone that would lie about a baby. Well, where are all the other pictures? Where's the hospital pictures? Just that one, huh? Of just you holding like a baby that looks like it's 1.5 years, 2 years old almost? Just that one, huh? Just that one picture? Okay.
Like,
and people, I realized, man, the people that believe this and the people that believe Milk Dud has a 160 IQ, I've realized, okay, some of these people aren't playing with a full deck of cards either. That's what's going on. Seriously, not trying to be a dick, but that's what's going on.
Our second season, which is a year out, whatever. Who even knows who's going to be on that show? But what if there's somebody who has some of the same tendencies as Smack?
And again, I think you all know how much I love my father. I wouldn't put it on his memory if what I'm saying is 100% true. He is so banned. They can't say, I'd say stop him from coming on spinoffs, but if the people let him come on spinoffs, okay. Watch and see. Why do you think, even though he was chose second next to me, again, like I was going to come with Benji, why do you think he couldn't attend Sardine 10? Because they said, we will not have it. Never mind. I'll leave everything else up. Guys, it's really not hard to figure out. Look at what's happening. Threatening a public sue, jet blocking, it's not. Never mind.
Or what if there's someone who gets compared to Biggs? You guys are the comparison point for all future contestants. So you need to think about, who am I? What pattern am I setting? And what is my legacy on the show?
No, I'm talking about upcoming shit, guys. I'm talking about some upcoming spinoffs and shit like that. I'm not talking about anything in the past. I'm talking about what's happened currently with Milk Dud. Like, he's openly suing them, trying to, or claiming he is. I don't fucking know. Regardless, if you owned a company, would you work with somebody like that or allow them to be any party? No, you wouldn't. It's just fucking common sense. And if you would, then you should not be in business at all. Then you don't know anything about it. What? What? How is this that? Okay. I think some people want to hang on, thinking like he's going to have this comeback. Okay. People could have actually saved him from that if there weren't people driving his 30 IQ saying, do this, do that, which inevitably got him where he is now. Me wearing the crown of season 3 and him banned. I didn't ask for that. It just fucking happened that way. And when I mean crown, well, you all get to literally see it soon. So
maybe we get boring in the future.
Yeah, I'm allowed to
season 3's Ian.
I am allowed to say that.
Yeah. That's season 3's who's the most boring right now.
There's going to be a next Ian. There's going to be a Dud, right? Who's the next Alex? Who's the next Alexis? Who's the next Biggs?
See, I remember hearing that who's the next Alex and just thinking, oh my God, my dad would be proud of me. I just need to act a little better and not use language.
You can't control that, but you can control what does it mean to be the next Alex? What does it mean to be the next Binks? That's it. I just want to remind you guys that you guys have control right now, and that it's day 10. Things are going to heat up, and tensions are going to rise, and that's the sacrifice that you guys take as entertainers.
Oh, dude, that baby psychic shit. The only reason I didn't completely clown the fuck out of him is because, again, I thought we were on Hulu and some PC shit. I thought you know the world. I thought we have to be PC or it won't get aired.
To go through that stress, because without stakes, that's a show nobody wants to watch. That's all. That's all I have to say. I just want you to, and that shouldn't scare you. That should be.
This should awaken a fire.
Didn't scare me. Every motherfucker in the house was telling me to calm down by the first fucking night. Had they not been doing that, I really could have given you all a show. But don't worry, I'll make up for it.
That's power. That's responsibility. That's opportunity. Nothing good comes easy. I just wanted to give this pep talk to you guys to show you guys the gravity. Because right now, you may be feeling certain things. But a year from now, 2 years from now.
Right now, oh my God, yeah. It ain't been a year. Oh, actually, yeah, it's been almost a year. This is day 10 into it, so almost.
Your name will come up.
This would have been like November 8th or something.
In like a pattern, you know what I mean? You won't even be thinking about it, but there will be people all around thinking, he's acting like Bert.
I won't be thinking about it. This is the first time I'm seeing it.
Or I remember when Smack did that. That was Laurent's strategy. You know what I mean? So
and the episodes haven't even come
smiling because do you see what I mean? There's potential in that.
I was so excited. I was high on life as fuck. And I'm still happy, but you know what I mean? Just in a different, I didn't know all the cons it was going to come with, all the weird shit.
Tears like, man.
Let me ask you something. Does anybody remember watching TV during COVID?
Yeah.
Would you say that it helped you get through it?
Yeah.
Does anybody have an abusive childhood where maybe you escaped by watching TV?
What's this? I hear you are using your political connections in the Commonwealth of Kentucky to do season 5 of Fishtank in the Bluegrass State. The rumor I heard was you got family land deep in the hollow. You gonna host season 5. Cobra Tank.
Let me put that rumor to bed right now. Cobra Pit has nothing. No, that is a. God, this is like me. I've never even had a Reddit account. Actually, one of the edits I have on my Instagram was the cool, dope ass edit. I saw it on Reddit because someone linked me a thing, and then people were in there talking about me drinking blood, the monkey teeth thing, which I've showed 1,000 times, even on Alex Stein. No, here, watch this. There's certain things I'm not allowed to tell you. Clearly. Be break of NDA, but I wouldn't do this. I swear on my father's memory, on my mother's life, my life, I'll put that rumor to bed. Cobra Pit is Cobra Pit, an entity of its own. No, I'm not hosting season 5, and no, there's nothing to do with going on. And Kentucky is only one of the 3 Commonwealth states left, but no. Believe it or not, we own a lot of real estate, but no big ass land like that. All my mom's vacations are in different states: Michigan, Colorado, fucking Florida, shit like that. You know what I mean? The houseboat company. There's nowhere where I could host it in Kentucky. You know what I mean? I have a condo there, but no land. Even my mom lives in a high rise. You know what I mean? There's no. Yeah, I said, and I would, like I said, I would have avoided that more clever. Let me put that rumor to bed. On God, no, that's not what's happening at all.
Does that sound familiar? Does that sound hypothetical?
St. Joseph, Michigan.
Possible?
Like I said, it's November. I don't know, honestly, if I'm going to be able to announce it or if I'm just going to pop up. I actually don't know. I can ask, you know what I mean? But like I said, I would say it's within 30 days, but it's within a lot sooner than that. Like a lot sooner. I just want to be quiet. But
Does anybody?
I'm gonna do it the right way. I would hate if somebody stole my idea, so I'm not trying to. I would hate that. And if doing work in the fish, I will always owe homage to the fish tank. So if if they ever need my, I'm here. You know what I mean? And I can't. Anyways, regardless. But yeah, it's gonna be different. It's gonna be a different type show.
Hospital for more than 2 weeks.
Oh, shit's happening. There's, like I said, there's so many things happening. But like, I also said there's maybe some 5-day intervals between like each one and shit like that. But again, I can't say anything. These aren't mine to say. You know what I mean? Not even dates. Just I'd say be patient, but you ain't even got to be that patient. You know what I mean? Sometimes when I get off here, I'll get angry texts like, Alex, you're saying way too much. Like that happens almost every stream. So I try not to answer too many. I'm not trying to be an asshole, but I just, I get excited and I start saying shit, but almost immediate. Do you know, a group of people who work with me had to make a separate thread without me. They told me, they said, dude, because all your own offers, you get too excited and shit like that.
And all you had was TV, right? There's going to be millions of people watching.
It's not called Cobra Tank. It's called Cobra Pit. The Cobra Pit. Like I said, it's going to be like Jersey Shore meets Big Brother meets Fear Factor.
And these people in here are going to be your friends for the rest of your life.
Arcade. Phonoletica. Soupskin.
They'll forgive you if you make good content, all right? That's all we're asking for. Because there are people watching.
Oh, I would have if I wouldn't have been drugged up for a couple of days and people wouldn't be threatening to vote me out if I didn't calm down.
I don't need TV.
Again, it's the next person that tells me that, let's just hypothetically, I will take the whole box to myself and say, now this is all mine. If you would like to partake, bend to the knee. You know what I'm serious. I would have handled that so different. Oh, calm down. I would have done exactly the opposite.
Okay. I got a BMW i8 for the next 5 weeks. I got cigars. I don't need TV. Okay. But there are people who need TV.
Oh, it's gonna have some elements of that. You know that.
They'd rather watch you than deal with their actual life. So let's act like it, okay?
Like all I heard from people in my chat one night was that him, Fruity Butt Plug John, and Milk Dud had a sit down about how they were gonna show up at Cobra Pit. But here's the problem: you don't do stuff like that in Vail, Colorado. Vail is very, very, and we have very good tidings with Vail, as we are, landowners there. We even get 25% off at the pot stores because we own. Anyways, point is, if you can get a vehicle to make it up this mountain to this log cabin castle, you're met by a gate that has a B on it. There is no way around this gate. It's walled like a motherfucking moat. With cameras and shit. They're already set up. So then you get later on, what does the B stand for? I wonder, Bernard. That would be the funniest thing, because one, they're going to be standing freezing cold on pure ice in the driveway, and the driveway is about half a mile long. Won't even be able to see the house from the gate. And then, well, have you ever seen what Cartman did? How in the episode of South Park? It's called the Stand Your Ground Law. Except I'll just use the gate. You know the scene with Tolkien?
reacts simply on Twitter. Go give him a follow. He also does like daily clips on YouTube as well. He said something pretty insightful about the scene, saying G was not wearing his traditional hat, a way to indicate to the fish that he was out of character, which is also a play on the term no cap,
I don't know
as
this
in he's not
person
lying.
is.
Bird has trouble putting a shirt on.
Talking about what? They only talked about Milk Dud sitting on Free People's face. Oh my God. You probably shouldn't say which city it's in, Alex. Oh, well, like I said, I said Vale because it's actually, Vale is considered, there's Vale, there's West Vale, there's East Vale, there's Eagle Vale, there's Avon. Like I said, Vale is it's subtle. You know what I mean? When I say Vale, it's not, trust me. I've learned my lesson. Thank you though. But like, I've learned my lesson on that now.
Honey, do you need help?
I'm not going to say where it's at, but it's, believe me, the vicinity. But it's also, I got lucky on this one. This isn't even a place that's on Zillow or nothing. And it's already, it was already behind 2 LLCs and already had an IHAD9 form filled out. And like I said, there's a full-time, I've said this, there's a full-time caretaker that's there, lives above the garage in a very nice little apartment above the garage that, you know, maintains the property.
Like it gets
Someone help her put a shirt on.
Sure.
Yeah, I mean,
Just stick your hand right. You got the right hole. Yeah, you got it.
Finally, the fish actually make their mean posters and hang them up around the house. G pulls Lexi into confessional.
I wonder if it shows when people try to put posters over mine, and I started ripping all of theirs down because
make her turn against one of the girls and turn up the heat between her and Symbol.
Pick one of the girls for me to kick.
Mizzy.
Okay.
Oh shit! Ah! Did you see how fast that answer was? Damn. So did they skip the scene where they all said act like her?
What I need you to do is I need you to lead the charge against Symbol. Okay. Does anybody realize that he's completely fake?
Yeah.
I even said as a person, he will fucking lie about what he ate for breakfast just to do it. He will tell you had McDonald's when he had burger. You could tell them as a person, not reality TV. Like you could just tell that's who he is.
Does everybody realize that?
Yeah.
Okay.
I believe so. Well, I mean, I think people that are starting to ally with him are trying to like turn against the people that realize it, but
he's I mean, I've sort of structured my life so I don't have to deal with people, so it's not like it's not a huge claim, it's not a really it's not a big deal that I say this, but he is the person that I've interacted with.
What up, Lamborghini?
Maybe in 10 years.
Ha ha ha! What up, Lamborghini?
Something like that. He's a shockingly huge piece of shit, and he brings up his disabled brother to get brownie points.
Exactly the sob stories people had. Hey, that should be Symbol's theme. Magic carpet ride or potato, tomato, and tomato related to.
You pick up on that? Did you pick up on that? Mm-hmm. He's done it like 3 times.
Oh.
Yeah, I get that he's got a. I get that he's got a.
Exactly. I have a weird thing is. Do you know how many people from different Discord servers and walkers trying to set me up for? Do you know how many people try to win brownie points and they do win brownie points? But that's how I found out every time someone was trying to set me up or blindside me. I found out. Every single time. No one has successfully done it in secret yet. Not one motherfucker.
Bringing that up.
Because people always message me like, hey, dude, just so you know, they're planning this, this, and this, and this, and this. Oh, but they've known that motherfucker for years over the internet. They'd never.
On a reality show, making that public.
It's true. Everybody came in there with sad stories. I'm thinking this is on Hulu. I've said the N-word. Everybody got a sad story. I'm fucked.
That's up. That's weird. He's a freak, and I'm sick of him trying to give me pounds and be buddy with me. And
I was saying that, I was like, dude, he just sucks up to G. We all fucking were trying to win favor with production. That's no lie, but he was overdoing it.
Also, that he is in his mind. He's in an alpha male competition with Alex, who is a drug addict, and with Bert, who is a gay guy, which is fine, but to be like
a drug addict, really?
I'm gonna out alpha the gay guy. Who Bert is like schizophrenic. He's a total.
That's like honestly, that's like you all saw the cops got here that day online. Like that's the same thing. They judged me from a 10-year-old record. It's almost been 10 years. You can never shed that. No matter what you do, you can't shed it. It's crazy. It's so much harder to put yourself back together than to fall apart. You brand yourself an image. Oh my God. Now, if he would have said that fucking 7 years ago, it would have been correct.
He's his own sort of like, there's an innocence to him because he's so crazy.
Yeah.
And Simple is like, trying to muscle in and like shoulder into photos and stuff. It's weird.
Bert is scared of becoming a cyborg.
The music line about a vegetable to hang out with. No, I didn't see it, man.
My first act as president will be to upgrade all you inferior meat bags with circuitry and chromium steel augmentation.
Meat bags. I love that. Meat bags. Meat bags.
Yeah, dude, I've been out the other side for 7 years. I smoked tree. My mom's cool with me smoking trees. Believe me, guys, when I was an addict, my life looked the part. I didn't have monkeys. I didn't have a house. I didn't have a car. You know what I mean? Seriously, I had nothing. Nothing. I didn't have a place to sleep, yo, for years. In and out of jail constantly, court cases. There was a time in my life for 11 years where I was never without a PO. Think about it. And that just stops. And I haven't been in trouble in 10 years. I get what I'm high strung and shit, but if you look at my record, it only has one drug on it. Just the one. I got a couple like public intoxications for being drunk and being crazy, but one drug. Besides the weed.
Bro, you are straight with people. They may not like it, but you are authentic. You are crazy.
Thank you.
Not evil. You are a chill ass dude. But if someone fucks with your family, you fucking lose it. Frank said he knows the Eagle County Sheriff in Vale. Be prepared.
Now, if someone fucks with my family or talks about father, yeah, or anything like that, yeah, I do lose it. But the thing is, Funnelatica, do you really think that bothers me? They've known what my address was for a year. Come on now. Let's be real. Fruitcake Bert flew all the way down to chase Sam down at a show and Alex Stein for a handshake, and they ran away from him. Be prepared for what? The same shit I've been hearing for a fucking year? That Frank's a fucking fat pussy and won't do anything? Oh, I'm so goddamn afraid. Damn, I know you're new to my streams, but dude, I've been in different cities. Look. New York, LA, Tahoe, Vegas, Orlando, Kentucky, Louisville, Dallas, Houston, doxing myself in public, waiting for people like, oh, I'll be there in 15. Nobody ever shows. Nobody, not one motherfucker has ever rolled up. Not one. And everybody I run into asks for a selfie. That's what happens. And then when they do cross the line, what ends up happening? They end up bending the knee and bowing. Ooh, those were real tough last time when I didn't know the rules. Imagine if I'd know the rules. I didn't know the rules. I was like, fuck Hulu, fuck everything. Ooh, so scared. And a tard like him. But if you want, like I said, they would need numbers. I feel like that. Safety numbers against a beast. Hey, what happened to Solo Dolo? Are you too fucking scared? I get you're a bitch, Fat Frank. You would need all the help you can get. Why not come visit alone? Bitch. Good puppy. Again, 11 months later. Do. And Jay Nats, what up, bruh? Good to see you, man. Cool cat, what up, bro? 6-0. Get you a little cobra next to your name, New Jersey Nats. I know.
Contestants.
I go for partner tomorrow. I need it.
Who do you think is the least
I am Milk Dud. Look at that freak. Look like a black Hitler.
popular cast member?
TTS tells Bert to dissect the beanbag chair, which he does. Ben talks about a new hat he's getting.
Depends on, I don't know. Depends on your attitude.
Was that actually Doc Holliday's hat?
It's just been proven too many times, even on Sardine Tin, Fishtank, it's funny how people wait till they get home to do their shit talking. I don't. I like it up close, I like it there in the flesh. That's my favorite.
I've always liked confrontation. I don't know why. I like having a good time, but when someone crosses that line, I like it. I'm not gonna lie.
It's the same one.
It's the same model.
It's made by the same guy who made all the hats in Tombstone.
Yeah.
And they're made one at a time.
Yeah.
And it's signed by Val Kilmer himself.
You might have to get that.
I already bought it.
Okay. Good call. Does he do other hats?
Yeah, but they're not good.
Off top, let's see. I'm crazy, not evil. Like I said, it depends. It depends on, like, you know, if you threatened me or not, you know, in person. It would depend. Now, if you came at me and threatened me, of course, I'd be forced to defend myself.
He has one that has a heart with an arrow through it.
But then again, I also don't take it serious. You know, like Two Fruity Cups are saying, I'm in a gang, blah, blah, blah. I'm sure gang members really, do gang members nowadays get together and clip Fishtank people and spend hours and hours and hours, like, in recreating YouTube accounts and stuff? Ooh, sounds like a hard motherfucker to me. People that won't drop their own profile pictures. That used to make me mad, but then you realize I've learned more to pity the walker, because it's a sad species. It's not even a joke. Like, imagine if having that much free time, obsessed with somebody so much that they're in denial. There's no way. It's like coming back from kissing the bottom of my shoe. Someone who creates over 100 YouTube accounts, they hate that they love you. They do. There's no other way around it. Nobody has that kind of time.
Val.
Well, people do, evidently.
I might get that one.
G pulls everyone into the den for the elections, but first wants to know how much money.
No, he's not. And I can tell you he's not, because he wouldn't be afraid to post his picture, and he wouldn't spend 24/7 watching Fishtank. 24/7, 2 a.m., 4 a.m., you know what I mean? For having a fat black wife, he's been spiraling since. Oh, he does. Well, regardless, but gang members don't watch Fishtank 24/7, man. They just don't. I've actually been to the penitentiary. I kind of know what I'm talking about.
Is in their bank account.
And ain't none of them gonna know what Fishtank is, and especially watch it 24/7. Very scary.
Counts.
All right, check it, y'all. Who's never seen 50 grand? 50 grand in real life.
I had to lie about this. Like, I was like, oh shit, everybody's got their sob story. Everybody's like, Symbol's vegetable brother, all that shit. You know, Milk Dud and Jemima got fucking diversity cards, all this shit. I'm like, I'm fucked. Gizmo!
I have nothing to say, but I want to try out the TTS now.
Milk Plus! That was Milk Plus!
我讨厌牛奶糖。冰淇淋。
There's gonna be many a days. Thank you, Milk Plus. And Gizmo Cat redeemed AB Mod Abuse. Mod Abuse, aka AB, Alex's fucking bitch. People suck up to that thing because it types in blue. I remember the night I was on there, I was like, do something, moderator. Ban me, you little bitch. I answer to the overlords, not you. Do something. You know why? Because he's much more, I don't care how long he's been around. And I know this because it's verbatim. I'm much harder to replace than a moderator or even a video editor. I can't video edit. That takes extreme skill, especially the better you get at it. But guess what? Shit. Could you imagine how many people want to video edit for them? How much money is AB bringing in for it? How much? Never mind. It's a business at the end of the day, guys. Content just flows through some of us. Others, it doesn't.
Ever seen it? Anybody?
Like I said, this was God's plan, homie, not mine. I don't know why people get mad at me for it.
Nobody? Check this. In my banking account, I have.
I hated this. I hated this.
Check this. Right
exactly.
Now,
they aren't chronically online, and believe me, dude. Like I said, the person talking, which unless they don't get, this is. I don't know if y'all caught it earlier. I'm letting them hang out right now, but they refunded $30 worth of TTSs that they spent over a 60-day span of time. He's one of the 5 or 6 people that work in sync together that made the documentary about me, that made over 100 YouTube accounts each, several on Kick. You know, that's one of them right there. And like I said, it's all good until they say something stupid. Oh no, it affects me so much. You know what I mean? In the first 2-3 months, that shit used to make mad. And then I'm just kind of like, wait a minute, man, this is never going to end. And I mean, from anyone, I'm not talking about just one person now, but like, you can't take that serious from people who are too afraid to post their own pictures. Like, it's when an insult comes from an account and you see the profile picture as anime or graffiti or something, you're just like, oh, tough. You know what I mean? I even use my real picture on fucking Steam. The fuck? I just can't I can't imagine being that big of a punk like bitch made. Oh my God, what will they do? Because once I saw Battle Chat, you know, I haven't uploaded it, but we have a clip of it made and ready. We got to really censor it. Like I said, ended up going, and I didn't try. And you know what? I was muted. I was muted for 8 of my wins, but I went like 48 and 6. No, so 48 and 4. 48 and 4 is what it was. Aryan clipped it for me and did all that and put it all together in one long run. When I started seeing some of these people who would talk shit to me on Magic Stars, now I knew why they didn't drop their pictures. Oh my God. Well, think about it. Why would you want to drop your picture if you're that fucking ugly? Some of these motherfuckers look like cancer patients, which I shouldn't say it, but for real. And they didn't have, like, that's how no hygiene, definitely broke, knowing I could whoop the fuck out of it, you know, it came to that. So I realized, damn, if I looked like that, I started realizing, because most of them, when they'd see me pop up, they were a deer in fucking headlights. And I'd be clowning. And they know my life story. They should be ready with an arsenal. All I need is a fucking face, and I will make them cry. You know what I mean? It was pretty easy too. They'd hold us like a deer in headlights. The last 10 seconds, they'd start saying, "But you have you cry, chat." Bye, buddy. On to the next one. And honestly, I went in there with orders when I would go in there. Actually, a couple times when people would ask me to, but I went in there to get people to play battle chat, not, hey, what'd you have for lunch chat? Tell me the specs on your PC. What games you playing lately? People just wanted to be seen. How did they know they weren't auditioning for season 5 right then and there? But nope, I get in there, give people some real advice and get shamed for it. Okay, fuck that. You know what I mean? What happened there? Aryan! What the fuck? I don't know what you can do with me fucking voices. I already know this is about to take forever. He's good at this. I don't even know how to use my own TTS monster system. But hey guys, if y'all are gonna show support, like I said, I'm doing my partner application tomorrow. Hit me with it. On this, oh my God.
人民党支持孙悟空，愿孙悟空对所有行者。
It's still fucking going? All right. Is it over? Are we good? Okay. Damn, thank you, Aryan. Sounds like Cell Challenge. Man, it is. NJ Nets. Good seeing you. Again, get you a little Cobra, bruh. Partner tomorrow.
That's money from
hopefully.
This show.
Okay, good to see you here again, too, man.
It's the first time I've had over $2,000 in my bank account in 10 years.
See, when they were saying that, I was like, oh, fuck, I'm going to lose. So I'm thinking America's seeing this and like, never mind.
Digest
you know how it is. It's always the person who's most needy gets it and all that. But someone who is doing okay can't because, never mind.
How much money y'all rocking?
Fuck that.
$800.
I hated
you
this.
You have $800? Cool, that's about where I was at. You?
500.
Okay. You?
Are we including credit card debt?
No.
Oh, okay. Maybe
yeah, and see, I hearing all this, I was just like, and then I said 0. You know what I mean? Because
500.
How much debt do you have?
See, look at my leg. I'm like, oh fuck, what do I say? What do I say? What do I say? What do I say? Oh, what do I say? They already got these sob stories. I've dropped the N-word. Like now they're asking about money.
Kick ass.
I did not like. I'm like, oh god. I'm sitting there running through my head. What was it?
90 grand. Oh god.
Kick ass. Rock star. How much
What
debt
up
do you
for
have?
him? But I am. But no, I'm doing it.
Well, how much money you got?
Why do you think he's not asking me? They already knew.
Like
I'm pretty sure.
700 and something.
Mm-hmm. Any debt?
I don't remember.
What's up for him?
It's a lot.
They misunderstood. Everybody fucking thought like I mean I already had the N-word working against me, and I'm still thinking Hulu like being this drunk asshole. Like oh my god, now they're asking about money, and they got these sob stories, and fuck. Nobody's gonna and because I don't have money, guys, I have to work for all this shit. You know what I mean? And I've literally stopped working with my family company, hoping that this comes to fruition because I'm the first person, like I said, in my family to try to, well, get what's coming to me before I have to have earned it, basically. That's why I get so excited. Each and every little bit is that much closer.
Worry about my credit score.
Kick ass. Alex B, how much money you got, bro?
Man, I've got a lot in my future if I can prove myself worthy to my family, or else I ain't got
Exactly. 0. Like I said, I decided to just go with the truth.
0, in my dad's words.
Word.
I didn't say how much I had. I was just much what's coming to me. I just tried to avoid it.
Bert, how much money you have, bro?
I'm a billionaire. I'm another baby.
30,000, nice. Sometimes it pays to begin.
First class, up in the sky, champagne, living the life, all that.
Any debt?
Including my mortgage and business loan debt, like $500,000 debt.
$500,000.
Soap skin. I know, and guys, I'm sorry for when I say coming soon. It's not my fault what happened in season 4. It's not my fault. I'm sorry when I said coming soon. It's not my fault what happened with Blood Games. When I said coming soon, it's not my fault. As you all asked Seth on Magic Stars, go ask him again, and I can again. Just if anybody missed this, I'll show the text again. That's when it was supposed to happen. Seth verified that. I just stopped answering Freddie after all that, after everybody backed out and I heard about what happened. But it's not my fault people did do it. And then I'm like, oh, fuck. Well, I announced it, so I've stopped doing that. All I'm going to say is I know a bunch of shit's about to go down. I can tell you when my shit is, but I'm not talking for no one else because I know what the background looks like like the people that pretend to be fucking friends in public in front of y'all and then fucking hate each other. And Milk Plus, you are my fucking homie, dude. God, Milk Plus, you are a fucking gangster. Thank you, brother. Holy shit, you're 12 away from 100. And I just started this shit a month ago. Milk Plus, I love you, brother. I love you. I can't wait to go smoke, drink, and bruh. We're having fun, man. I wonder if the present box changes color to platinum at 100. Holy shit, bruh. You're fucking awesome, Milk Plus. Thank you. Thank you. Carcasses! What up, bro? Carcasses, man. What's up, man? You're on that VIP shit, too, I'm pretty sure, Carcasses. I don't know if I like to, I know, again, I always say what a fucking honor, right? But still. The people, I try to not miss it. Yeah, you already have the rolls. It's the badge ain't showing up. You got Milk Plus. And you got them already. Okay.
Symbol, how much money you got, bro?
Let's continue this. I really appreciate it. Like I said, I just wish you all knew how much I appreciated it. This is why I'm going to I'm going to do my very best to be worthy of it. That's not some vague thing. Like, I'm serious. Now knowing the rules, I'm going to approach things differently. And seeing this shit. Well, I thought I had more friends than I did, but...
Not the 50-year-old break.
Do you have less than 10,000?
Maybe the other season fish that I'm cool with won't be, you know.
Completely honest, I don't even have enough money to pay my, like, I'm negative money, like probably negative like 2,000 just to be here on the show.
Word.
Charlie.
Binks, how much money you got?
Not enough.
Is Eric the Midget up in here right now?
250.
That's Eric. No, that's Eric Border. I know Eric the Midget. He be up in here though with the Rip Clan, man. Like I said, a lot of those Rip guys are up at Wild Wandy and shit like that. Like they've been real good to me. Look this past month. If you look at the lifetime gifters, man, Shroomy, everybody, Eric the Midget, yeah, Eric the motherfucking Midget, yeah.
All right. Does anybody know what's in that box?
And nothing is what I'm talking about. Coming to you from Rip Clan. I'm gonna let them do the rest of the details. Fishtank around the world, Thailand. That shit was true. I'll let you ask Rip Clan about that. And they'll give you the details on whatever. But all I'm allowed to say is, that's not a part of the next, what I'm talking about. Dates, lets them, they can tell you all that stuff. But that's completely separate from everything I'm talking about, actually.
Money. Duh.
Future.
Anybody want to get more specific?
Future. A future, a life, a dream, everything someone would want to set themselves up for everything they need. A life, man, a changed life.
How much money's in the box?
I counted like 480, 500K.
There's another layer down here.
Okay.
Well, I also thought they were hundreds. I was sitting back there. I thought those were bundles of hundreds, to be fair.
12 sets of $2,000 stacks. That's 12 sets of $2,000 stacks. That's $504,000. Now check it. Now check it. That's
Or no, I didn't think they were hundreds. I thought they were fucking. I thought it was, not hundreds. I thought they were fake. Sorry, because you can tell the green ones right here. You can tell the green one. That's what I knew. I was sitting there thinking, I wasn't wrong on the cost. I was wrong on the fucking. I was like, but maybe they're fresh. But then I saw those bills and those are so crinkled, and I was like, but why would they do that?
$104,000.
Then I saw it being used in season 2, and I was like, what the fuck?
Y'all, I wish that money was mine. Everybody knows I need it. But yo, here's the thing. Man. This money could be yours. I want it to be yours. I want to give you as much of this money as humanly possible. But Director Ben said, no way. No way are we giving away all that money for no good reason. So here's the deal. Director Ben came up with these. He cooked these up. Famous Bucks. Ha ha! Famous Bucks is our new reward system. Check it out. It's even got me.
Well, that'll be a little bit further away for reasons. I'll let them talk to you about that.
AKA G in the center. One famous buck is redeemable on the outside world. It is worth $100 US. All right? You cannot steal famous bucks from each other. If you are caught stealing or tampering with another contestant's famous bucks in any way, you will be kicked off the show. All right? Yes. Once you leave the show, these famous bucks.
I'm not sure what picture you're talking about, buddy, but I've seen a million versions of every fucking picture out there, bro. Like I said, and this isn't just to you, it's like I think people think I remember more than I do, or that half the time it's not even me dealing with the bad comments. You know what I mean? Sean does a lot of that shit like that, restricts people and they don't even know it. So I don't ever click on the show, see hidden comments or probable spam and shit like that. But I have been tagged in like so many weird AI. I mean, none of that affects me anymore. Or like they try to get me at my like making some weird face in a live stream. That's just what it is. National Enquirer has been doing that to real celebrities for generations.
You hand them in to us, $100 each. If you get 10 famous bucks, how much is that? $1. That's $1,000.
No, I literally don't even know what you're talking about. On my dad's memory, I literally don't even know what you're talking about.
That's $1,000, yo. Now if you get
all those scarves are making me mad again.
What that word?
Did you think Ben was actually that? Like we weren't focused on that. I thought Ben was just going for that
They said he worked at McDonald's, so I thought he was just trying to get into that professional look. You know what I mean, with his little Indiana Jones hat and shit and fuck like that. I thought he was just trying to be that, you know, acting like an LA director or some shit. I don't know. I didn't know Ben played a different role every season type shit. I didn't know the motherfucker. I didn't know what was real and what wasn't.
$5,000. If you get 20 famous bucks, that's $20,000. If you get 50 famous bucks,
that doesn't make any sense. They're only $100 each. How is that $20,000? That'd be $2,000. Is nobody doing math?
That's 5,000. 5,000. Yeah. If you get 200 famous bucks, that's $20,000.
Yeah, I was like, what the fuck? I remember thinking that, like, looking around at people like, is nobody picking up on this? But I didn't want to be a smart ass, you know, the showrunner.
If you get 500 famous bucks, that's $15,000. If you get 1,000 famous bucks, that's $10,000. What's 10,000? 1,000? They're $100 each. You get the idea. One famous buck is $100 US. Now here's the catch, y'all.
Yes, sir.
If you leave the show of your own volition, if you walk, if it gets too hot, you're going to be forfeiting all the famous bucks that you earned to that point. The only way to hang on to your famous bucks is to hang here until you get eliminated or win the show. That's how you keep these. Now, who wants a famous buck, y'all? Ha ha! You get a famous buck. 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 Y'all, it's famous bucks for everybody.
I know I could have. Something in me tells me I might. So, during a crowning of sorts, I don't know. I feel like there's one day in particular that's not even, that's going to piss a lot of people off as a principle. But Milk Dud fans aren't going to like my official coronation, as you call it.
Thank you. Everybody gets a famous buck. I might even keep one myself and get myself something nice to eat.
Fishtank economy, business for $1. Oh, shit.
Now, guess what time it is, y'all? Election time!
And then it comes time for the elections. With the rules set in stone, the voting begins.
I'm voting for Symbol because I said I would. Clearly, I'm going to be voting for myself.
I am voting for myself.
There's no really other choice.
God, I'm such a douchebag.
Bert, big mistake.
My vote is for Lexi.
I'm voting Lexi for this.
Should we just burn right here?
Samar, that is not a maybe. That's a guarantee.
With all the votes cast, G reappears to reveal the election results.
It's time to count these votes, y'all. First vote. Ooh. Symbol. Second vote. Symbol.
Fine. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it, Spone. I would enforce my own house rules. Been like, fuck if I'd known the rules. I don't need no vice president. This is gonna be a fucking dictatorship. For real though.
For that surprise twist I was telling y'all about. Can we call down and get that mail-in vote?
I did. I was a political science major. I wanted to be a criminal defense attorney, but then I don't blame it on this, but my best friend died and I took not the best path. I used to be really, really good. I was really good person.
Let's play that mail-in vote.
Oh my God, Ivanhoe. No, Ivanhoe. No.
Now, there's something you need to know about computer. Computer actually has far greater capabilities than y'all have witnessed.
No, they were saying they would vote for me for House President.
Far. Over the next couple days, we're taking some of those training wheels off. and letting
But
computer
it was
flex her
the vote was only between them two. And like I said before this happened, I don't know if you remember or saw the other ones. I switched sides because Ben came and asked me and pulled me out because I cleaned the house one morning as was planned when Symbol cooked breakfast, and the next morning I woke up to a new vice president and someone else talking shit about me in confessional. It was kind of shitty. And fucking, so then, yeah, Ben came and got me, and I was like, all right, well, I'm switching up then.
If anything unexpected or weird happens in this house, computer might be to blame. You may never know. Computer, what's
fucking
your
computer.
vote?
I don't even like hearing that word computer. It upsets me.
I vote for Symbol. Symbol has what it takes to shake things up. Symbol should win.
It's 4 votes for Symbol, y'all. Looking pretty good, my man. What
Computer. Fucking computer.
It's a joke. He's a joke. He shouldn't be standing up there.
Damn. Harsh words. Peyton, you might be right. Because all the rest of these votes
I thought we were watching
are
the vote.
perplexing.
I did too for a second. I did too.
Bert,
You're
in
welcome,
another
Vaughn.
moment of clarity, asks Symbol
Thank
if he
you for
thinks
everything.
Luke was a plant. Mizzy gets some Life is Mizzy t-shirts from production. Computer reveals to Bert that she's been watching
Sound
him
like
Bert
a
off.
bad. I hope see your name on the gift board soon. That would be badass.
Burt Bust.
Burt Bust, but not on that thing.
I wanted to know so bad. I was freaking out why they wouldn't tell us who won the election. I forgot about that. I was like, just tell us the truth. And then every time they did, like, I never knew to believe it or not. That was driving me fucking nuts.
You watched me busting up. I was like, I thought I did this.
Busting up wide open.
And then when computer told me my stocks were going, I was like, no, what's really going on?
Bert, you and I should speak one-on-one in the confessional about...
When they said it, I'm not going to lie, I was really upset, like almost heartbroken when I thought Kamala won. Like, but I kind of knew it couldn't have been true like that. But then again, I was like, no, America is pretty PC now.
What happens when Bert likes to bust and spurt. You clowns need to get off the counters. Bink slept with Bert's bust and squirt cover, and 2 beds in B3 have Bert's cream and oil on them. He was very active.
Then they have a second dance party of the day, playing a lot more licensed music. I don't even want to touch it. I can't play any of it, but it was actually a very sweet moment to have between the fish. After the music ends, we do get a La Bamba moment though, so we'll play that.
Oh, this table is not stable. I know, I think it's one.
They have to shoot a scene where Alex B is passed out from drinking too much in the vanity bathroom.
Well, at this point, I was fucking obliterated, wasted. I don't even know why I went along with that.
And then we get a second scene where Bert must give Ms. the Riz.
Is that kind of the bad boy edge that you're looking for?
Canadian.
It is.
Oh, before I think you
For
were
the scene.
In general.
You know, he's healed.
I
He's
like
a little
looking
too
at
healed for
that.
me.
You want him broken?
What?
You want him broken?
A little broken.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Bert, talk about how you might still be a little broken.
You could talk about risky behavior, that type of thing. Bad boy stuff, Bert.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, even though like I'm really happy now in a much better place, I'm not completely perfect. I mean, there's still some parts of me that are a bit broken.
Yeah.
Like I was in Gamers Anonymous for a
Cool
while.
Cat, do you know what? He's so far gone in the mind. I don't know if people remember this, but Mizzy was begging. She was like, let's us 3 do this romance scene. I got mad, like really upset. You know what I mean? That's when I said the words like, look, you can fucking wear the top all you want. Like, dude, don't quit including that shit. I got really upset. Like, quit. The delusion, quit feeding into this fucking delusion. I was like, you like go do that. But I don't know if anybody remembers that, but I got pretty upset in the den one day about that. I was like, shut the fuck up.
Then the pandemic happened, and then I kind of like stopped going. And then I kind of regressed back into some like risky gambling
I think people that don't understand, I think that some of our tax dollars are going to giving illegal immigrants health coverage is ridiculous. That's almost like an incentive for bringing them here. And the people that don't understand how immigrants literally eat away at the bed of the economy. All great empires fall at one point, wrong. And the point is, if people can't understand, like, oh, help,
It doesn't work like that. It's not that easy. It's like, oh, but 1 or 2. It's not 1 or 2. It's millions. And when you 1 or 2, you got to let the millions. You know what I mean? And if people can't understand, they just don't understand basic economics. There is a reason for that. And not only the economy does it destroy, but the risk of, people like Osama bin Laden and all that. You know what I mean? There is always that risk. You guys know, like, more than a third of the world hates America, hates us. They think we're the violent ones, self-indulgent, which...
I mean, nothing super extreme, but like significant enough to.
I love living on the edge. That's why I skydive, and I want to live on the edge again. I could see us skydiving together.
I guess the thing for me is like I like to live on the edge, and I like to take risks.
They hate us because they ain't us.
I like skydiving, and I hope that we can skydive together someday.
I don't like skydiving. I'm sorry.
It's cool.
Very too scary for me.
What could birds tell me that would kind of wow you?
That's man, get this.
I don't like telling men what to say. I like them knowing what to say. So I don't know.
I like seeing Trump at 211 though.
I think.
God, I was tripping about that. I remember tripping so fucking hard. Like, why can't they tell us who won the presidency? That's just a normal question. I still wonder why they didn't.
Go back to my old behavior.
No, I don't think you should do that. I think
let it go. That's true.
Sure.
That, like, again, I can't, like, I never ever, like, do anything to a girl, but Jesus Christ, I'll call them out and get angry. Yeah, well, it'll change the difference.
Famous house. And now that I know what's going on, things are not going to be the same.
Okay, so he knew too. So the only 2 people, because I'm sure Mizzy told him, I'm not gonna watch the whole Famous, but I don't do that. Fucking okay, so he did know. That takes the half off of me saying it. I didn't know if he was on there or not. So the only true people in the house who had no fucking clue about any of it were me and fucking Symbol. I don't like Symbol, but I know he was just as gone as I was in mind about it. That's so fucked up. That's so fucked up, man. Like, Jesus.